I think I will like occasionally come close to breaking the Masquerade because I just say something that dates me, even though I don't look old. Like,
Well,
like
It's not quite
in 2008, this guy
breaking the Masquerade.
was probably like, he can't be president. He was born in Hawaii. Hawaii's not a state.
Oh my god. Maybe you just sound really racist at that point.
Here's the thing about it. Yeah, that brings some suspicion. Not technically Masquerade breach. It has nothing to do with... Because these sentiments can just be a lack of education or...
Yeah, I
Just
could
be
just be
weird.
stupid or weird.
Uneducated,
Yeah, you could be
no
stupid or
bitches,
weird.
no
your options
melanin.
are racism or stupidity. Choose. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's not racist, but by 1940s standards, so he is racist, is what I'm saying.
He's absolutely
Fair.
fucking racist.
I think it's funny because my character's from the 60s, so it's just like 60s, 70s. So, yeah.
When did I kill Alexander? I did.
Of Macedonia? That Alexander?
I killed him in 2003.
Okay.
Damn.
He's been alive for a while. It was more a mercy killing than an actual like fight to the death.
Whoa.
I forgot all about my flaws that I put on him.
You do that a lot.
Okay, they can hear me. Let me make sure that I can be heard properly. Okay, cool. Alright. We're good. I had to make a new source for this, and when I do that, I have to copy over my audio settings. Otherwise, I'm completely muted. This happens every time I also change scenes, so anytime that I do that and I forget to unmute myself, that's why. So, without further ado, reintroduce us. Thankfully, it was pretty quick that I caught that. So, ladies and gentlemen, kindred of all ages and walks of life, welcome to today's story. Today, we focus in on 4 vampires as they navigate a difficult situation as bodies have started to hit Baltimore in ways that kindred are unprepared for. Throughout the story, we'll meet, learn about each of these kindred, as well as the circumstances that plague Baltimore this very night. So, before we begin, I'm going to ask in the ritual that I always do when we begin a vampire session, is to close your eyes and take a deep breath in. And as you feel the air entering your lungs, hold it for a moment
before letting it out slowly, as that is the last breath that you will take as a mortal for our time here today. Instead of the... that's not the song that I want. Instead of flesh that is warm to the touch, yours is cool. Instead of a heart that beats blood, yours does not beat, and you are filled with vampiric vitae. For today, you are kindred. Undead, come back to life, to walk the earth and prey on mortals. Your struggles are many, and your virtues are thin. But today that is what you are. And each of your characters, that is the rest of their unnatural lives, until they eventually meet their final death, which will come for all kindred eventually, especially as Gehenna comes closer and closer with every passing day. Well, every passing night to you all, I suppose. Today, however, as the sun sets over Baltimore, as mortals dine, as they enjoy themselves, as dinner comes around, comes to be about 8 o'clock-ish by the time that you all would be coalescing. You have all risen from your day's sleep, and today you all have an important thing to do. It has been 3 weeks since the death of Prince de Fontaine, the Prince of Baltimore, one of the sole Camarilla bastions that is left in the Northeast after the Sabbat Inquisition, I guess, Sabbat parade that ran through the eastern seaboard of the United States. After DC had been won back by the Camarilla, Baltimore came very shortly after, and Prince de Fontaine put himself up after claiming praxis. He had only been prince for about 2 years before his untimely execution at the presumed hands of the Second Inquisition. As you all are familiar, the Second Inquisition has barged in to Baltimore. They have found cause to believe that kindred activity is going on, though of course they don't refer to you as that. They refer to you as blank bodies. They...
Blank body.
Blank bodies, yes. They are hunting each and every kindred until this city is sterilized of what they refer to as a parasitic species. It's hard to argue with them, though. That is what you are. But you'd rather stay unalive, not dead. And so, the de facto prince, though she has not claimed praxis yet, Beatrix has come up with a few plans. Bump off a few anarchs, get rid of a few thin bloods, and hopefully the Second Inquisition will be appeased. So far, efforts seem to be mixed. The anarchs obviously aren't happy about this. The thin bloods, nobody really pays attention to them anyway. They could hate it, they could love it. Who cares? All that matters is the Camarilla's interests. And so, it is with a heavy heart that when you all wake up today, you wake up to the news that 2 days ago, there was a body found. The third in a string of homicides, a case that has now gone serial. Each one of these corpses that have been found publicly displayed, drained of all blood, with incisions across the body, cuts of varying sizes, shapes, and purposes, it seems, as well as 2 thin pinprick wounds on the neck. Now, all kindred in the city swear up and down it's not them. Why would they do this? Makes no sense. Why would they actively draw the Second Inquisition to wiping out kindred? Makes no sense. And very quickly, the prince agreed. It wouldn't make sense that this is a kindred doing this. It's somebody trying to do something. Somebody trying to maybe contact the kindred of the city, or perhaps it's a threat or a warning, or maybe it's a hunter who is so dedicated to the cause that they have gone out and slaughtered mortals in order to keep the Second Inquisition here and hunting vampires. You don't know. Nobody knows. But it is a problem. And it's a problem that needs to be dealt with sooner rather than later, before the Second Inquisition decides that they need to make a more permanent base here. Somewhere close to DC, somewhere close to the waterfront, close to hubs of information, with easy access to a whole bunch of other cities. It's better that this becomes a cold case quicker, and you can go say the lollipops. I don't know. But this needs to be dealt with ASAP. And so, the 4 of you have assembled as you are in an elevator which agonizingly slowly ticks up and up and up into the penthouse where Beatrix's childhood are awaiting you. The 2 of you have met Childer before of Beatrix. One is named Archer. He is a tougher, kind of bodyguard-looking venturer. And the other is Sophia, a blonde, softer lady with a heart tattoo on her neck and a softer visage about her. She isn't as harsh as Archer portrays himself as. Archer, too, has tattoos, though his tattoos go from somewhere along his chest in a maze-like pattern up and into his jaw and stopping somewhere around the lower lip. He as well has a dragon tattoo on the side of his face, and he wears sunglasses to which piercing yellow irises always manage to seep through. And so, the 4 of you sit here, waiting to meet me. As the elevator goes up, and up, and up. Maybe it's time for introductions so the silence isn't as awkward. We'll start with the 2 kindred that we, as a community, are familiar with. We'll go Kyung and Rubia. If each of you could quick introduce what your character looks like, and things along those lines, just general descriptions. That would be lovely.
Yeah, let me pull up the picture real quick. That'll make things slightly easier. Lamau. Photos. Well, maybe Rubia should go first while I look for this shit.
Sure,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
do that.
I just left call.
Oh.
I'm a moron. I left call by accident.
Is she fucking dead?
I hit the wrong button.
That's fine.
Let me share my screen again.
Wrong button.
No, I more
Um,
meant JT.
Yeah.
I'm here. Can see some-
Rubia is, like pretty much just a pretty also tough looking woman who's definitely seen some shit. You can see that overall she has a pretty mid mid fuck mid to fuck. I can't say the word.
Mitchell?
Military, like a military type fucking fit. Okay,
Militant?
damn. Yeah, that's the bitch. But and like she's a pretty serious person, no nonsense, like gotta get shit done. Um and she most likely has like well, do they have weapons? No, they don't have weapons yet.
Not in Elysium.
No. So she doesn't have weapons, but so she's just staring at everyone else. Just kind of silently like, hmm. There's new people, some new faces and some not so new faces. Oh boy.
All right. Sness, are you good now?
Okay, I got this. Okay. Yeah, so Kyung is my definitely not schizo little goober guy. He might be able to talk to ghosts, maybe he can, maybe he can't. You don't know that, but sometimes he'll talk to himself, so like don't worry about it. Um yeah, for the most part he's dressed in like some pretty, I guess, more Taisho era type fucking fit of Japan. Uh what I currently posted right now is what he is currently wearing. He does in fact have one eyeball, but it's okay. He can see just fine, guys. Other than that, I guess he's like a little like skittish, kind of he's got a bit of a stutter on him, so please be patient. But every once in a while he might get a little silly and act different than he usually does, but he's very friendly, I promise. He just wants to have a good time.
All right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I will have Evan go next because he's the newest face.
Okay. Washington Smith, he's got a weird mix of attire because his lower layers look like a college professor. He's got like the sweater vest on. He probably even has like a little ascot sticking out, and he's smoking a pipe. But he's got like boots on, like hiking boots, and kind of like rough pants and a trench coat on. So he's sending a lot of mixed signals. Plus, he's got his hair swept back and like well combed. So you really can't tell if this guy is like sitting reading in his lounge, and he is reading a book that is entirely written in Latin while he puffs his pipe. So he like half looks like he's a detective on a case, and half like he's reading in his study at home. And he has like looked everyone in this room up and down, but he's trying very hard to make it look like he's buried in his book. He didn't introduce himself when he came in, but this is Washington Smith. He goes by Wash or Smith. He doesn't like his full name. Sounds too pretentious.
I see.
All right. And last, Alexander.
Alexander is very formally dressed in very moody colors, ranging from black, dark gray to the only splashes of color being velvet red and crimsons. He looks above the rest of the crowd through these very rosy or orange, you're not quite sure, shades. He's very well put together. He's very standing up or sitting up straight and quite well put together, and yet at the same time you can't help but feel something unnatural about him. You may not have been religious in life or in death, but if there was ever evidence of the devil, this man is definitely evidence.
All right. And so, as you sit in the awkward silence, eventually, ding, the elevator doors open up, and you are once again in this ornate lobby, this like black marble and gold. It's beautiful and ostentatious, and just that little bit of that like corporate smugness that permeates just the rest of the building, but this place especially has that going on. You step along the marble floor and forward into this little reception waiting room bit before the doors very quickly open. And instead of welcoming you in, Sophia steps out into this little atrium's waiting room here. And she looks over all of you and, hey, sorry, I know usually you would meet the people in there, but right now there's sort of a presentation going on. Samantha just brought her new child to see Beatrix.
Oh,
Do I know
it's fine.
who-
Thanks for
Do we know
warning
who
us.
Samantha is?
Are you from the city? I don't think you said you were, right?
No.
Okay, where are you from?
No, he didn't really settle around. He was a globetrotter. I don't know if there's a place that he's settled down. Do I have to have a hometown?
You don't have to, but there probably is a place that you find yourself kind of drawn back to maybe a little bit more often than normal. Somewhere like that. And it could be just a hotel somewhere, or a chain of hotels. It could be a temple. You are a part of a clan which has a temple here. You could be staying there. You could be staying with the primogen of your clan, if they have lodgings for you to stay at. But you probably have somewhere that you would visit more often than other places.
Wherever I have to be for my profession, I'm probably staying at the temple for that town, just so I can get free lodging.
That's fair. In that case, you would have met Quinn, and if you have met Quinn, then you have met Samantha. Samantha is a Toreador. She is one of the very few Toreador in the city. And she is part of the coterie, coterie being sort of like party for vampires is the word that they use. As part of the coterie of Quinn, Samantha is there. And Quinn is the primogen of your clan here. Primogen being the kind of the person, the head of the clan in a particular city. Not the head of the Camarilla government as a whole, but the head of that particular clan, as per the Camarilla's distinction.
All right.
That is very unfortunate
Well,
timing. Do give Miss... Out of character, I forgot her name already.
Samantha.
I know it starts with a B. I think
Samantha.
it's Beatrix.
Oh, Beatrix is the prince.
The prince.
Oh, Beatrix.
Please, give Miss Beatrix my regards and the regards of the Chantry.
Of course. I'm sad that the Primogen couldn't make it today. We were expecting him.
He's rather occupied with certain advancements.
Well, that is more than alright. I understand. In that case, I suppose I should get the get going, huh? I have a contact for you to meet. We need you to do some investigation work. We put together some pretty good minds for it, I think. But this whole Bat of Baltimore thing, it's got to be taken out ASAP. I don't care how you deal with it. I'm sure Beatrix would have her preferences, but if you can find a way to silence or stop whoever's doing this, more power to you.
I think leaving them alive is a little too risky, if you ask me.
I agree.
I agree.
The mission requires silence, not sympathy. I believe we're more than capable of killing this thing, no?
The trouble is finding it.
That is the
Indeed.
case. That's why I'm gonna have you meet with one of Beatrix's schools. He goes by a name that is evading me right now. Greg Trafalgar. He works at the Central District of the Baltimore PD, and that is where the FBI has taken their interest, so to say. So he's gonna meet you in the lobby in about 10-15 minutes. He should be arriving. He's gonna have details for you regarding everything in that sphere. I'm just here to inform you on what I know in the event that you don't have all the details.
Now, out of character, is a ghoul like someone who you've like taken control of?
In a sense.
Like, what is a ghoul?
So a ghoul is a mortal who has been fed vampiric blood 3 times. And on the 3rd time, they become sort of attached to you. It is very, 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 very difficult to sort of, oh god, what's the word that I'm looking for? Deliberately not do what they ask of you. In that case,
Disobey.
Yeah, disobey. Thank you. It's incredibly difficult to disobey somebody who you are blood bonded to. And a ghoul is a mortal who has been blood bonded. And that is just the drinking of vampiric blood 3 times.
Okay.
This gives them the powers of, like, a low tier vampire. They might get 1 discipline, depending on how long they've been ghouled for. And also their lifespan is greatly extended.
Okay.
Ghoul
So,
is
like,
technically
the
anyone who-
lowest... Not technically a vampire, but it's easy to think of it as the lowest form of
Like Renfield.
vampire.
Not
Yeah.
quite a vampire, but still has that craving. And technically, ghoul just means anybody who's consumed vampire blood, but when anybody refers to a ghoul, they're almost certainly referring to somebody who has been blood bonded and is a, for lack of a better term, slave of a vampire.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay.
There are rogue ghouls that just drink vampire blood to gain their strength.
This
But
is
they are few and far between and snuffed out quickly.
That's crazy for a random mortal to just start being like, my turn, and drinking
Yeah.
vampire blood.
Pretty
It just
much,
sounds
there's a
kind of
lot of hunters who do that.
diabolical.
Straight up insane.
Some hunters will kidnap a vampire and, like, chain them up in a basement and drain them slowly over time of their vitae to consume them, to consume the vitae and gain their power. But they hold the
cards in the situation. They're not really a slave to that person. But usually it'll be like 2 or 3 vampires so they can cycle them. So they're not getting bloodbound to any one of those kindred that they've kidnapped.
Yeah.
And
There's
usually
also
Yeah.
ways
Juicing on vampire blood.
Yeah.
Crazy.
There's also ways to drink from the same without inducing a blood bond, usually just leaving it out for a bit, but
Yeah.
not everybody knows that trick.
And
A
so,
quirky little thing.
yeah, he's gonna be here in about 15 minutes or so. If you need any weaponry, of course the armory is open to you, so long as you return everything at the end of the next week, basically. Yeah, just check it out with the quartermaster, and if you need it, it's there. If not, I'm not gonna say no. But if you need any other information that you think I might have that you're a little unaware of, feel free to ask. That's what I'm here for.
Well, if we're going to be potentially eliminating this, what is he called? The Bat of Baltimore.
Bat of Baltimore.
Yeah. If we're going to eliminate this Bat of Baltimore, I think we will be requiring at least a couple weapons on our persons.
All right.
So, I've heard that we believe that this person is not kindred. Do you have any solid evidence as to that, other than no one has claimed it yet?
No one's claimed it. There's also a couple of other weird inconsistencies. For one, the body wouldn't need to be cut up in the way it was to be drained. We would just drink it all. There's the matter that the 2 fang wounds, they weren't licked clean. For you, Evan, if a kindred licks the wound of a mortal of the area that they bit, that wound closes itself.
Yeah, it heals.
And also, why would somebody be doing this while the Second Inquisition is breathing down our backs or down our necks? Or on our heads?
I have a question, JT.
Mhm.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember everything that happened in the previous mission. Because I know that basically we were trying to be like, yo, don't talk about that fucking vampire. That's totally not a vampire. Don't talk about him. But like, did we like figure out like clues, like more clues about, you know, what the fuck? It like for sure if it was or wasn't an actual vampire.
You, in that mission, found that it was a Nosferatu that, what's his name? Andrew, was close with, or at least not really close with, but like, they were in the same warren together. Andrew got him out of the city. Andrew got him out safely. So, as long as the film didn't run, which it didn't, you got the, footage off the air, basically. Because that didn't run, the Masquerade was redeemed. And Gregor, who would normally be put to death for something like that, was able to escape with Andrew's assistance. You are unaware that Gregor escaped, but he is not resurfaced, so as far as everybody else is concerned, as long as he stays gone, they're not really gonna bother. There's no reason to go hunting them outside of the city. They're only concerned with their domain, really.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Carlos would have said that Andrew would have covered for Gregor, like saying that he killed him or something like that. No idea. So as far as you guys are aware, Gregor just hasn't shown up.
Dead.
So whether he's out of the city or he's dead doesn't really matter.
Yeah. He's nobody's problem right now.
Yeah.
Well, Yeah, I suppose it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for a because my theory was that this could be a kindred that's trying to bring more heat down upon the city, and then because they have a grudge against the kindred here. But then it doesn't make sense to cut up the body the way that they did. Not licking the wounds makes sense, but why eviscerate them?
If it would be kindred, it would be Sabat, and I'm almost positive they've been driven out, all but exterminated here in Baltimore.
Um,
well,
After DC was
maybe the
liberated, so were we. What were we saying? Sorry.
it's okay. I was just going to say maybe the extra cuts were to make the person bleed out faster.
Yeah, probably. But there's not really a point for any of us doing that. If we're gonna drain Immortal, we just drain
Right.
him.
Yeah, if you're going to make it obvious that it wasn't a vampire, why put the holes?
Maybe to
Well-
attract people, but I guess no.
I suppose
Well-
mortal people wouldn't know that information, so if anything would have bite marks like that, stereotypically they'd probably assume that it's some type of creature like us.
This could be an Inquisition false flag.
Or, and this is a theory I'm just throwing out without much evidence, this could all be connected to our current issues in a state of paranoia, and this is just some everyday nutjob trying to become a vampire, not knowing they're real and don't want him.
Regardless, it's causing a problems as it's putting eyes on
Oh, I'm not
Masquerade.
suggesting we don't take this seriously. This is something to be dealt with, but continue.
Does anyone have any other questions before the officer shows up? Or man on the inside?
I'm okay for now.
Might need to check out the armory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
See if there's
gonna do
something I
that
can
too.
wield.
Armory
Yep.
is open
Did
for
we
you. It's
go
on the
to work?
13th floor.
Excellent.
Should
Let's
we go
hop back in
now,
the
or,
elevator.
like,
What'd you say? Sis?
I was asking if we should go now or after talk with the.
Oh, he's gonna meet you in the lobby downstairs. So
Oh,
It's on your way.
okay.
We can we can hit it on the way down.
Okay.
all right. Good luck, and deal with this sooner rather than later.
Yes, ma'am.
And she's gonna walk back in,
course.
and as she does, she doesn't really like excuse herself the same way that she did before, with the little kind of opening the door, just shimmying out. She just fully opens the door at this point. And on the inside, you can see a raven-haired, beautiful woman in a gorgeous crimson red dress. And to Washington, you recognize that as Samantha. And
Yeah.
she is standing next to another woman with this kind of short orange hair. It's put up into this kind of nice little bun that she has going on. And she is wearing a similar outfit, although markedly less like glamorous. like it's the Temu version of the dress that Samantha is wearing, basically.
I'm crying.
Whoa.
That's fucked up.
Obviously, she doesn't want to be upstaged by her own child, and so she's put her in a less interesting dress.
Hand-me-downs.
Although, interestingly, she kind of wears these wrappings along her arm. You know, like how the traditional like sandals would be, like kind of that wrapped sort of look along, like I don't know, like
Yeah, the gladiator sandals.
Yeah, like gladiator sandals.
She has that, but along her arms, and they kind of go up to the elbows on this woman.
Huh.
And there are a couple of other people in here as well. Quinn is in here. Quinn is a short, cropped, black hair man. He wears these big sunglasses, never leave his face. He has a sort of snakeskin designed sport coat, and he is dressed very nicely. And there are also a couple of other people in here that none of you would recognize. You can take a guess that they're probably the Primogen of some kind.
Did we see Quinn last time too?
You
I
did,
feel like
yes.
that description is so familiar.
You did meet him last time. You actually drew
Okay.
him last time as well.
Oh yeah. I was like, why did snakeskin guy with big sunglasses? I feel like I drew this guy. Yeah.
Notably in here, for Kyung and Rubia, you do not see Michael. He is the Malkavian that is a part of Samantha and Quinn's coterie. He is not here.
I see.
But as you guys descend, obviously the armory is for you. We're not going to roleplay this. You can just take whatever you feel like your characters would take.
Yeah, I'll just take a pistol with frickin' silencer. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will take. I'm wondering if they have A, a small sword, and B, a small sword with any sort of supernatural proving, such as silver or cold iron. Just to cover my bases.
Good question.
I feel like they definitely have one just on, like, well, maybe not, like, in the armory, but they might have one in the armory that's for use. I don't know, small sword seems like something that Kindred would use. Even
I don't know if they would have, like, a small sword specifically. They probably would have, like, a silver dagger at the very least, but I don't know if they would have a small sword or an arming sword or anything like that. I will.
Arming sword's a bit too old for me. I was trained traditionally in foil.
I'll roll a d10. Let's find out. That is a
All right,
1,
that's
so
fine.
yeah, no.
Mamma mia.
Do they have
looking.
like a dagger at least?
They do have a silver dagger. It's a little bit of a longer. It's kind of like a parrying dagger.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. That is literally perfect for Kyung.
So there is something in here that would cover your supernatural bases, but it is only that. You do see that there is a large kind of area for a Zweihander that would be in here.
Ooh.
But it is completely empty. The case that would normally have it, there's nothing.
No.
Man. You know, like, it's one of those moments where, like, it would be an out-of-character decision, but it's way too cool to pass up. Like, I'm glad that that's why Hander's not there, because I would pick it up.
The reason I'm saying small sword instead of rapier, like the obvious choice, is because a small sword would be a bit more concealable.
Yeah.
Yeah, like normally I would have taken like a sniper, but I can't be carrying a fucking giant ass sniper around.
Yeah, you can.
This type of...
You can get creative.
There's only so much that can hide in my overcoat. And a rapier is the size of a longsword.
This is why you bring music cases.
Can I grab a handgun? A silenced handgun with some silver bullets if possible. And this is a bit of a reach, but would they have silver knuckles, like a knuckle duster?
I'll roll. I'll see. But that is a 9, sure. Yeah. In here would be like sort of brass knuckles, but instead of brass, it's silver.
Excellent. I'll take the set of those and a modern handgun with some silver bullets.
Yeah, there'll be some silver-tipped bullets in here anyway. Like that's not much of a reach. That would be like an immediate, like, in the event of a Lycan invasion or something. Like, worst case scenario. They've got like a handful of them, but it's only like about 20 bullets, so you would have to split them between anybody who's taking a firearm.
I'll just take a couple.
Also, I'm not saying
and
a
then
particular caliber of bullet. I'm just nebulous ammunition. At
Real.
yeah,
20
we're not getting
nebulous.
that
I
specific.
I don't know
the
shit about
universal
guns
ammunition.
either.
Why is this
As
one-
much as
why
I
is
would
the
love
306 in the same box as 5.56?
as much as I would love a 6-shooter like revolver to go like full Indiana Jones, I don't want to deafen everyone in like 100
Yeah.
foot radius every time I shoot a gun.
Technically, there are revolvers that can be suppressed. They're more modern revolvers. You're not getting the classic single actions, but
Oh, I can't.
yeah, suppressed rounds will definitely be better.
I can't think of what the gun is called, but there is a revolver shotgun that
I think it's
comes with
either
I know a lot of
the mule leg or the judge.
Yeah, I think it's the judge.
Holy moly.
It sounds like a crazy gun.
It is
So,
it's
like,
really
A
cool.
beautiful gun.
And it fires like really thin shotgun rounds.
If
Well,
I
Sounds
was
like a
playing
legendary
one
in
of my-
Borderlands.
If I was playing one of my many shotgun morons, that would definitely be something I'd pick up.
Literally.
No, I'll just take a silver dagger. That's.
Sure.
I'll just
Oh my
kind
god,
of
we
keep
can
it.
match.
Wow.
I will conceal it.
Oh, it's called the Governor.
The
Governor.
Governor.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hold on. I got an image. This
Yeah,
is
I
what
wanna
VTF
see that.
does to me, by the way.
No,
I mean,
this
it's
is
got-
this is basic.
It's got
This
Hayden
is
looking up
basic
chemical
fuck.
weapons.
Oh,
Whoa.
It is a really
Whoa.
sexy looking
That
revolver.
little
That is
gun.
so
I'm not into
Yeah.
guns.
That little gun is technically a shotgun. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it fires really,
It
really
That's
thin.
the
doesn't even look
sexiest
like-
thing I've ever
That
seen
doesn't
in
even
my
look
life.
like 20 cal or 20 gauge.
There you go.
Oh my
this
God.
has
That's
some
like
ammunition that you can load
dirty.
into it.
Oh, mama.
Oh my god,
That's
that
100
looks
gauge, I
violent.
think.
That looks violent as fuck.
Oh my goodness.
Those bullets, holy shit.
Jaden, by the way, my
Um,
character will be using this for
Wonderful.
Oh no.
whatever character I have. I'm putting points into firearms specifically so I can use this weapon.
Completely
Governor.
based.
I'm treating it like
Real.
a small handgun. I'll have you know, because that's I don't even
That's
think it's
fair.
100 gauge.
Probably
That's itty bitty shotgun shells.
not. Yeah, I don't care. I want it. Like,
It's so,
So long.
listen, at
It
this
won't
point,
stop you.
I feel
Jason,
like-
your character is gonna be aura farming just for carrying this.
exactly.
Real.
Aren't you just like nerfing a
Revolvers are just
revolver?
more
like
hand-
Yeah?
you're
What
just
about
taking
it?
the range away from a revolver.
Yeah.
What about
Technically,
it?
no. Shotguns do not lose range in the way that video games say they do.
You do lose accuracy though.
Well, wouldn't
Yeah, like
wouldn't they
there's more
lose
to it,
accuracy at range, which is effectively the same thing?
Yes and no. You're
Yeah,
hitting a
because it's
wider
like-
area than a regular bullet would be, so you will hit your shot. But yeah,
Yeah.
as it gets further, it's not like video games where past like 5 yards you're shooting cotton candy. It's just
Yeah.
you're still
I
getting hit
recognize
with
that
a bullet. It's a smaller bullet.
it's not gonna not hit anything. I get that,
Yeah.
but like, I feel like you're losing precision. Which I guess if you're using a shotgun, precision isn't what you're going for in the first place.
Yeah.
If
No.
you're using a shotgun, whatever you're pointing at probably won't be happy.
Exactly this.
Also,
And if there is no
apparently,
medical attention to give it, it'll probably
you-
die.
you can apparently load this with bullets instead of shotgun shells.
Whoa.
Yeah, they
Curious.
probably wouldn't even bother giving you slugs. It's like, it's the same, just put these in.
Interesting. Anyway,
Which,
That is interesting.
Very interesting.
yeah, probably a longish silver dagger, and I'll keep it
yeah.
behind my back, across my, like around my hip area, just so it's a quick draw, but at the same time, very concealed.
I mean, with what Kyung is wearing, he can very easily. He probably does have slots where he can
Oh,
like,
yeah.
just hide that shit in his sleeves.
Quite frankly, the fact that you don't have 100 knives already is
Real.
shocking to me.
Oh well, I do.
Is-
It's more I figured having an extra would be good.
That's fair.
There's just one more, you know?
One
I
more.
just don't carry
We're
weapons
going-
on me. I'm trained,
Is Maryland
saber and
an
foil, but-
open carry state?
I don't think so. It's a northeastern state. Unlikely.
Any
No,
state's an open
okay.
carry state if you're not a bitch.
And
Okay, I am
hilariously
hiding
enough,
my gun in my jacket.
but yeah, hilariously enough, most people when they see Kyung, they think he's a cosplayer. So if he's just carrying around a katana, they don't really look twice.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was open carry until 2023.
Oh my god.
Wow!
Huh.
Holy moly!
They just recently got rid of it.
Huh.
Goodness.
That's a shame.
It's fucked up. My dreams.
No, wait.
I say
One
as
source
I
says
don't
it
live
is,
in
one
America.
source says it isn't.
Yeah,
Whatever.
hello?
Whatever.
Yeah. From what I saw, it said police are allowed open carry, but civilians are not.
Okay, excellent.
Well, that's kind of redundant.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hiding my gun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it says like off-duty police officers are allowed open carry so long as they carry.
Oh, yeah,
identification.
yeah.
I see.
Like they still need to have their badge on them, but they can be off-duty and still open carry.
Of course.
I'm gonna stick it
Mhm.
under my waistband behind me so that it's hidden by my coattails.
Alrighty. In that case, as you all have collected your dues for today, your weapons of war, you go back down the elevator, and by the time that you exit, you see that there is a man who is kind of like... best way I can describe him is as Abram's Deadlock, but like a human. If you don't know what Abrams...
So just a huge
I don't
guy in
know
a
him.
trench coat.
Yeah,
Holy moly.
if you don't know what Abrams
see.
looks like...
Oh, okay, that guy.
Fucking good.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, he's a big man.
He's the biggest man ever.
But he's got this like 5 o'clock shadow. He's probably smelling like whiskey at every hour of the day. Probably just doesn't wash out of the coat at this point.
Oh my god.
I heard you think about like at this point of day, but you're like, no, he's every
No,
day.
just at all
Hell
times.
yeah.
All the time.
It's all the time.
So kind of like, oh,
Just
what's
a really big
who's-
war detective.
what's Gumshoe's boss? What's his name again? I forget.
Edgeworth?
Gant.
Oh,
No.
Gant.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I forgot about Gant.
Fucking name I haven't heard in ages.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say Gumshoe's boss is bigger Gumshoe.
This guy.
True.
I mean, he is
No,
like
no,
old
not
gumshoe.
him.
Oh, who?
Who do
The-
you mean?
Then who do you
The-
mean?
It's literally
No.
it's literally just Gumshoe, but they made him like 5 pixels.
Yeah. The other guy, he has a lollipop in his fucking mouth.
Oh, is
That's not Gumshoe's boss. That's Terrell Bad.
Yeah,
Yeah. I thought he was his boss for some reason.
this
Holy
guy.
moly.
No, he's not.
He's
So not in Edgeworth. Technically, he is a senior detective. He's
Okay.
like been on the job longer than Gumshoe, but I don't think he's his direct superior.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like his superior. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah,
Detective Bad.
Oh, that's a
Mhm.
GIF. I didn't know that was a GIF.
What do you mean?
Abram, Deadlock,
Yes.
Yeah.
doing the funny open season meme.
Anyway, so you see this big guy in the lobby here. He's sitting on one of the chairs, kind of like a decent bit away from the reception area, and you see the shield that kind of like falls down at his chest, and as he kind of like hovers over his phone before seeing you all. Like, you must be the people. Stands up, come over and greet you.
Hello. Bowser's that to him.
Evening.
I'm gonna really quick listen for a pulse just to gauge how I should treat him.
Sure. Can you make a? I don't have my character sheets open. I'm gonna say.
What?
It's perception? No, it would be wits in this, right? Perception's
Okay,
B5.
I do have heightened senses.
Oh,
Let
yeah,
me
if you have heightened
remind
senses,
myself of it.
if you have heightened senses, you'd just be able to hear it.
Yeah.
Although you would have to turn on the heightened senses, go to hearing, but like, I'll assume you do.
I'll
that.
just once I confirm it's a in and out. Just make sure.
Yeah, he has a heartbeat.
Okay, so he is inferior to me.
Well,
Okay.
Hey, I am Detective Trafalgar, and he goes to shake hands.
Rubio
I
Jason,
shake
shakes.
his hand.
Yeah.
I'll also sort of shake his hand. It's a lot more curt than formal.
Gotcha.
I see no need to introduce
Very
myself.
much looking down on him.
You see no
feel like that's-
need to introduce yourself.
Whoa.
That's just a liability, right? Especially since, like, I'm a semi-famous person.
That's fair.
So, like, I imagine walking up to somebody and being like, "Hello, Nicolas Cage, vampire," would be like, well,
I'm
And
just
then
not
you
That's
giving
say
cursed
that, and then
knowledge that
someone's like,
enthusiast.
"Who?" This guy's like,
I
"Who?"
know this man's not going to break the masquerade, but that's just an extra bit of cursed knowledge I don't want him walking around with.
Fair.
Yeah, I was told that you need some suspects and case files, so I've got that here. He goes and picks it up from the chair that he was sitting on. I have information on the case itself, autopsy reports, things like that. And I've got 3 people who I am not allowed to say are people of interest in the case, but are people of interest in the case if you look at it from the perspective of you guys. If you catch what I mean.
Okay.
Can you break that down for me, please?
He's
Assume I don't know what you mean.
Basically, these are people of interest that the police that are not aware of what you guys do have kind of written off, but I can't because I am aware of what you guys do.
Okay,
Okay.
excellent.
So, either we'll catch the guy or you'll catch the guy, but pretty much these are the people I'm not allowed to investigate because we've kind of written them off.
I understand.
You've done well to bring us these and to distinguish the two.
I figure it would be, a win is a win, right? So,
Thank you very much
We
for
get to
this.
see.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I have a question, JT.
sure.
Is it common for like humans to work with like vampires and stuff?
No,
The
it
ghoul.
is pretty atypical unless they are a ghoul. It is, in
Which
fact,
he is.
incredibly unlikely unless the human is being duped in some way.
Yeah, usually it's not a knowing service. Like how people don't believe vampires exist. Technically, you're helping vampires, but you don't know.
But this guy isn't, well, a ghoul.
No,
Yeah,
he is. He is a.
Yeah,
He is a
He
ghoul
is.
as per what Sophia told you.
Okay.
He is specifically Beatrix's ghoul.
Okay.
that would be a crazy lie, though. So he's cool.
Okay. I like forgot that we were meeting.
Insane and completely unnecessary lie.
It would be diabolical. But anyway. No, okay. I was just wondering.
Plus, to be honest, I kind of just want the FBI out of my office. They took over like
Hmm.
a quarter of the precinct, and I'm getting pissed because they're taking all the coffee, and it's the only thing other than the good stuff that you bring me. It's the only other thing that makes me happy in my life.
I will give him a very agitated glare, as if to say, I don't care, why are you telling me this?
Meanwhile, the complete contrast of killing, like, do you want some coffee?
No. It's too late for that. I'm kind of running on embers anyway right now, so I'm probably just gonna go home with a bit of scotch and then.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Special Affairs Division is pissing me off, and I'm really pissed because they're looking into all of us, and I don't want them to realize everything.
Yeah.
So I'm really nervous. So I want them gone.
Don't
That's
worry, we'll get them
understandable.
off your back.
We'll
We
do
want
our
this win ASAP.
best.
So, anyway, here's the case notes. Who wants to? And he just kind of hands it to whoever puts their hands out first.
Yeah. I'll take 'em.
Take it. Oh no, you can take it actually. Am mine?
Yeah. I'm the nerd man. I'm the reader.
You're always the nerd, man.
Whoa.
First one there
Yeah.
is
Real.
First one there is autopsy. Some of the stuff on there, the coroner says that the cuts were precise and methodical. There didn't seem to be any hesitation cuts, no striations. It was clean, simple, with a thin, sharp weapon. The 2 puncture wounds on the neck are identical along all 3 victims. Same with the weapon used to slice them up. On top of that, the bodies were completely exsanguinated. I think that was probably one of the first things you learned about this, but pays to bring it up anyway.
Does the medical examiner think it would be possible for them to be completely exsanguinated through the wounds on the body?
Yeah, they do. Because
That's reasonable.
yes, the wounds on the body, you will notice, and it kind of like points to on one of the victims, here, and here. These are all major arteries. Them getting sliced open, person bleeds out in minutes.
Excellent.
They also had traces of opiates in their system. It seemed to be ingested at some point prior to their death. And each of them had been put on ice for at least 24 hours before we discovered them.
Interesting.
Very
So they were
methodical.
drugged, killed, and then iced.
Probably to make it seem more pale, and so that they would.
More so to
Also
keep
to-
them in a controlled environment, I'd wager.
Mhm.
Yeah. Preserve the body for this
So-
farce. Yeah.
Whoever this person is, they are a sick son of a bitch putting people on display like this.
Not the worst I've seen. Not the worst I've condoned.
No one in this building is exactly in a position to judge. In any case, thank you. Can we... Do you have a map of where the bodies were left? So we
course.
have a search area.
The 3 bodies were found by the waterfront, which is about a 10-minute walk from here. By the art museum, which from here would be about a 20-minute drive, if I remember correctly. And then Ken Stadium, which is just kind of 2-minute drive from here, not very far. Just stones
Okay.
toss away.
And these are very well-traveled areas. They expected this to be found. They wanted it to be. That should be clear enough with
Yeah.
the whole spectacle and icing it, but really hammers it home. Okay. Is there anything else you feel we need to know before we investigate?
Anything else?
each of the three have a connection to your things, your goings on. So it's possible that any of them could have gotten contact with Kindred at one or another point. I really don't know beyond that if there's anything else that would really stick out, because they're all middle-class workers. They had nothing in common. They didn't run in the same circles. They hardly interacted, if ever. It's a big city. There's probably no way that they were near each other, and from the three in there, they weren't even related, so I only really have them as suspects because some of them don't have alibis for the previous two murders, and also they're potentially aware of what you guys are. Could be any one of them.
What makes
could
you
be
say
none.
that?
What makes me say what?
That they know, like that they might know about us.
They have some kind of relation to your lifestyle.
In a friendly or a hostile way?
No idea. Can't tell.
Unhelpful.
All I know is that Beatrix told me, cut horns. You'll see Robert Bentz. He is the third one in there. He's part of the Cut Horns. They're a biker gang, and apparently her son, like he shrugs, was a part of the Cut Horns gang. Something like that. And then I heard something about sewers for the second one there, the woman.
You heard something about sewers.
I no clue. I don't know everything about your life. I just kind of know that I get my fix once a month and I'm happy.
Okay, well, thank you for your help and your information.
Yeah, that's no problem.
I think we have enough to work with.
Cool. If you need me, here's my phone number. I had it on a napkin somewhere. And he takes it out of his coat pocket, hands it to you.
All right, King is gonna take it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. Don't feel afraid to wake me up in the middle of the night, as long as it catches.
You had a
the sky.
scotch to attend to?
That's, yep. And he's gonna turn around and leave.
All right. Man after my own heart. I suppose they wouldn't be nightcaps for us, would they? They'd be like day caps. A little scotch before you go to bed.
Yeah.
Miss Beatrix. Or Lady Beatrix or something.
What?
I'm getting hungover for needless details. Speaking of getting a fix,
Oh.
I'm going to take a look at the lobby and see if there's any... Actually, before I go prowling the lobby, I need to ask myself, and technically you, JT, is this also a part of Elysium?
The lobby is not a part of Elysium.
Is this a part of Miss Beatrix's domain, i.e., would I need to ask permission to grab a bite to eat here?
Within the building, yes, because she is now the sole owner of this building.
This is not my territory.
Yeah.
You're gonna eat here? Yeah.
You're not too far from outside of her domain, because like her domain extends to like basically like just before the waterfront, so you wouldn't need to ask permission in the first point of interest at the very least, and that's like a 2-minute walk from where you are, so it's not very far.
Right.
It's not actually, it's very short.
In character, I forget I'm not in the Chantry, where I'm just allowed to do this.
Yeah.
I just kind of, you see me just sort of start prowling around and then remember something. And then... I guess I'll
Is everything alright?
Yes. Should I solve this problem? Moreover, where's Audrey?
Are you
My
hungry?
retainer. A little. Perhaps we should stop for a bite to eat. In between here and our next location, yes?
Is the stadium the one that's right here?
The waterfront is. The stadium is like a stone's throw away. It's a very, very short drive, and then the art museum is the longer drive.
God, this is right in the part of the city that I'll be in this weekend.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Lamau, you got vampires in your streets.
The building that you
Ain't
guys
safe
are
in
in
these
is
streets.
called Greengrass Equity Corporation, and that building it's a fictional building, but it's supposed to be about like a 10-minute drive from not 10 minutes, 4-minute drive from the aquarium.
The hotel that I'm staying at is right near the Orioles Stadium.
Okay.
Like right there.
Yeah.
We're gonna find you, Evan.
Yeah, don't dox yourself too much.
It's okay, I lied. Let's go to the waterfront.
Yeah, waterfront is a very, very short walk away. You know of the people who would be in this area. Robert Bentz apparently works in the area, although he works on boat tours, which means that if he's doing anything, it would probably be some sort of like a boat dinner thing. If he is in the area, if he's not, then he's probably somewhere else that you wouldn't be able to. Actually, no, it would be in there. Sorry, it would be in the case files you were given. He is found kind of like towards the highway, more or less. He lives in an apartment, kind of like on the outskirts of the city, so he's a bit further to get to. And then the other one is Lucine Blanchard, and she lives near the waterfront. So she lives in this area. So it is possible that you could get one or two of them while you are here.
Okay. Can we let's just go to whichever crime scene was closest to where we are, and then we'll work our way to the other one, I suppose.
Okay. In that case, your kind of wandering brings you towards one of the sort of I don't want to say dockyards, but they're one of the boating stops. It would be a dock, I think, is the proper term for it. This body, the body that would have been here, was found 2 weeks ago. And this body was found splayed out on one of the benches. And if you were to go over, the bench is kind of still a little soaked through.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's got some gunk on it. There's a bit of staining going on there, and comparatively to what you know, with them having been apparently completely exsanguinated, is a little strange that there would be this little bit, but if there may have been even just a little bit of blood still there, it's possible that it would stain.
I stopped myself earlier, but when that guy was talking about like getting high off of vampire blood, I was about to like completely like unintentionally do a bit where I was like, what kind of freak gets off from drinking blood? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, silly.
I had to stop myself.
You just forgot where you
Funniest
were, man.
masquerade break.
Yeah, I'm not a vampire. I'm just playing
You're
you
just a
guys.
guy.
Yeah.
We
I'm
just
a
haven't
method
found out
actor.
yet that you're just a dude.
I'm a method actor. I got so deep into my role that the Camarilla thought that I was just an actual vampire. So
Oh my god.
Definitely not human thin blood build.
Exactly this.
Technically only 5e, and that's the only good thing to come out of it.
I love the everything but exactly human build for
Yeah.
Thin Bloods. It's just I can walk
Yeah,
in the day,
eat food,
I can
walk in the
eat,
day.
I can feel mortal pleasures. I always have blush of life up. Like
Exactly.
I'm everything but
At that point,
exactly
you're pretty
human.
much. You're just a human who can't go out during. Oh, no, you can go out during the
there's
day
you
with
there's
that,
a
huh?
daywalker feat for
You're
humans
You're just a
or for,
quirked up human, I guess.
Aside from the desire to
A
drink
human that
blood and
occasionally
living
has
forever,
to do
you're
work.
just a regular guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a guy.
It's so funny.
Honestly, that's probably the kind of build I'm gonna be looking to do. For Jaden's next shit.
Just a regular guy.
Just a regular guy.
We're not doing Kiko for the umpteenth time?
I'm still
What you were
debating.
expecting.
It's
Such a hungry guy.
I'm making a new character because we're not so investigation heavy anymore. So Mitzi would not
We
fit
are,
so well.
in fact, gonna be the things that will be investigated later.
Exactly.
Whoa.
So that makes sense for me to show to show.
Any users?
So yeah, you guys are kind of standing in front of the park bench. There's no more like crime scene tape here. They've completely removed it. They sanitized this area, but there is that sort of staining on the wood there. There are a couple of people that pass by. It is only about like, it's only about like 8:30, so it's not too late. So there are people still kind of enjoying the night.
Is the stain just a stain, or
It's a stain of blood.
is there any scent to it? Something I could pick up? I don't know, I'm just trying to grab information here.
You're supposed to
It's
sniff it out.
vaguely caloric. It's got a very like faint smell to it.
A
But
kind of smelly smell that smells smelly.
Smelly.
you kind of get this like, well, first of all, you sense the resonance, which is since like worn out. It is very vague, like it's a very thin smell. But you would get that, and you get the smell of like Clorox wipes. It's this very like sanitary smell, you know? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like something that smells
Like
No,
chemical
yeah.
sanitary.
Yeah, from the blood.
that sterile smell like hospitals
Yeah.
or
From
the
the
blood.
It's
of
like
the
a
blood.
hospital?
What?
I mean, he's got heightened senses, so I'm giving him what his heightened senses would give.
I see.
There's a few things to note from this.
And yeah,
Very
it is also
interesting.
vaguely caloric.
Are any of you three familiar with the Four Humors?
Yep.
No.
Good. Well, you can translate to the rest of them. The resonance I can pick up from this blood sample is choleric in nature, which might give us some idea of the victim's last state of being.
So
So
how
why
they
not?
were
It's
before
blood.
they died?
There's
Emotional,
phlegm,
yes.
there's blood, there's black bile. What's the fourth one? I can't remember.
Choleric yellow bile. Choleric being
Yeah.
impulsive, angry, emotional, irrational. In an agitated state.
Oh, okay.
All the while I'm making this conversation, I'm kind of, my eyes are darting out to like whatever passerby is there.
Yeah, there's a couple of people
How-
moving by. There's mostly couples. It is a lot of couples walking the waterfront at night. There are some people that aren't. People who maybe are getting off work and are taking a scenic route. people who just work on the docks, people who work on the waterfront anyway. So there are a good couple of people that you can eye up, and a fair few of them are already alone.
This is.
I'm sorry, should I be
however,
playing hungry with 4 blood points? Is that
Yes.
a lot?
Yeah, you would be hungry.
At
so-
about half, open blood would make you freak out.
Yeah. So just kind of seeing that stain is already kind of like whetting your appetite, unfortunately. But also interesting, good point to bring up. Since you are 13th generation, that means you only have 10 blood points. The way that I run Hunger and the Beast in this is that the Beast literally begins talking to you if you are anything under like 8 blood points full. And so you would be hearing the Beast constantly yammering at you, going like, "I'm fucking hungry, man. Can we eat?
Give me some
I bet
food."
you weren't expecting such a hungry guy."
Such
Oh
a
my
hungry
God.
guy. Give
How
me a
hungry
slice
are
of that guy.
I feel like
Holy.
a little more eloquently, but yes.
Yeah, exactly.
The messages.
I normally when I would roleplay the Beast, it is coming at particular moments rather than just I'm hungry. But yeah, you're hungry, and you're. It's not I could eat. It's I could eat.
I am hungry and I could
So
eat.
hungry.
So hungry I could eat a.
Yeah, I think.
So hungry I could eat it.
How hungry?
Just fucking slow turn.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab a bite to eat with you. I'm hungry.
I'm not sure if I'm going
We could
to.
like.
Place is a little open. Any
It is.
hidey spots?
Could
This is
you
JT.
make me I would say wits awareness would be the role that I'm looking
Wits
for here.
awareness. Thank you very much. Because I put nothing into alertness. Wits or perception?
Oh, perception is in this. Okay, perception. Yeah.
Yeah. Wits awareness was the V5 one.
Okay.
Which, as much shit as I give it, isn't a bad system. It's just failing to meet its potential.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
so deeply.
talking about them. I was talking to them about it yesterday, and I was saying I'm kind of tempted to go back to V5 because it isn't that bad. I would just need the homebrew things to make it like catch up to the system, and also the hunger system in that game is far better than in
Far and
this
away
system.
better.
Mhm.
Although I will stick to V20 and just kind
Yeah,
of
that's
mod the things I like of V5 because I like V20 more than V5.
That's fair.
That's
Really
3
fair.
successes, by the way.
Cool. Mostly the reason why I kind of want to go back to V5 is that it is the most recent version, which means it is the version if people are like coming in to watch a vampire stream, that's the one that they're going to recognize the most, and so like
Right.
it has that kind of aspect to it that makes me go.
It's like
"Ah,
5th
it's
edition
kinda worth it."
D&D.
Yeah, and then I can kind of homebrew to bring in like blood, the bloodlines, or in extra disciplines and things like that.
Honestly, quite frankly, you could just pluck out the disciplines of V5 and put in V20 disciplines.
That's pretty much.
I
what
don't think
was
anybody would
figuring.
stop you.
Yeah.
They're so very close, you just have to read some things and be like, okay, what does that mean in this instance? What does that mean in this instance?
Yeah.
Because virtues don't exist in V5, I believe. Anyway,
Not in the way that they do. in
we were
this,
looking
but
for, yeah.
the 3 successes. You
looking
would
for-
find that there is a small part of this area that is cloaked in shadow. Now, it is not entirely covered. If somebody was really looking out, they would see you macking on a neck, but they might think it is just, excited lovers or something along those lines. but they would have to be actively looking for people like
Right.
that are doing things like that, rather than just like if they pass, they'll just say two people close to one another, rather than like anything else, because it's in shadow.
Now, while I know this is just set dressing, I get the distinct impression that this is a surprise tool that's going to bite me in the ass later.
No way.
Am I that mean? Am I
Yes.
that mean?
Yes, Slim Howie.
Very
I
funny
don't think
question,
I'm
JT.
that mean.
Very funny question, JT.
As much as he deserved to die, you killed Slim Howie.
I did do that, which is a shame because he was my favorite clan. Rest in peace, Slim Howie.
Oh, seven.
He was basically Giovanni.
That's
I
true.
just didn't want to make a Giovanni.
Anywho.
Anyway, I will kind of mosey my way over to this spot. Alexander wouldn't say mosey. I'll wander to this area and sort of skulk for a moment until someone who's alone, very much alone, not just walking by themselves, but walking by themselves and no one else is really around.
Okay.
Can I follow? Yeah, can I follow them and I will obfuscate and wait for someone else to come down? Can I do that?
Absolutely. You can
I
stay
think
motionless, and as you
Fucking
do,
poacher.
as you go completely motionless, you become completely invisible as long as nobody is looking at you when you do so. Which, if you are slinking into the
Oh.
shadowy portion, you go away.
I think while they take care of that, Kyung is gonna go find a little bench and just sit there and wait.
Yeah, probably Ruby is gonna like just also wait with Kyung, like, look at these guys, stupid being hungry, huh?
Get a load of these
Imagine
fucking
being
idiots.
Bring a blood bag to this situation.
You didn't eat before coming?
Alexander, you see somebody that catches your attention first. And since you were in the spot first, I feel like you would be the first one going to go, ooh, mine.
Right.
But you see a man who's kind of like very focused in on their phone. They're maybe watching something. They've got one of the wired earbuds that kind of comes straight up into the ear, and from the inside you can hear talking on the inside, but he's not talking back. He's clearly not on the phone. He's just watching something.
Is
Watching a
he up to
podcast.
my standards? Though I have a standard of like class and such. I don't want poor people blood, to get to the point.
Is your standard a feeding exclusion, or is it just a...
It is not a feeding exclusive, it is just
A preference?
the image I'm keeping up. A preference. It's
Okay.
not something I'm required to do, but if I can be choosy, I will.
He looks to be about upper middle class. Somebody who probably lives near the waterfront, but isn't like wealthy.
I'll just kind of give him a glance over and just... Close enough. Does he have at least one ear open?
He does, yeah.
Okay. I will quickly walk up, get into his face, and right as he looks me in the eye, just say, follow. Or follow me, with command being follow.
I would imagine. So as he like glances up for a second, he's like, "What?" Okay.
Locked in.
And then just
And then
arms completely drop. His face goes blank, and he just walks with you.
I will just make sure he doesn't drop his phone. That's definitely something that can't be explained. And I'm not that cruel. And I will just lead this fly into the spider's web.
All right. And you are allowed to feed. How hungry are you?
I am at the threshold of halfway. So
Halfway. Okay, so it is
there's
going...
5 pips that I could fill.
There is going to be a roll that I will have you make. It is a self-control. You
Right.
do
I
that.
will not kill him, but I will wound him. I do not care enough about him to spare him injury.
I mean, we'll see, but go ahead.
That is the plan. That is the plan. Plans change a lot. Self-control.
Yeah.
You said?
Yeah.
I didn't specify humanity because this is a one shot. That'll be 3 success. Nope, 2 successes.
You're all good. So you can fill up completely. He is going to be woozy. He is going to feel like he got hammered last night. He's gonna need like cookies or something to get the blood sugar back up, but he'll be fine.
I will. Do I need to give him an explanation, like a environmental explanation to why he feels like this? Because he's not feeling it. Should I?
Just say he got drunk after work and passed out in an alleyway.
Yeah, you know, I'll just leave him to make his own explanation. I'll set him down, lick the wound clean. I'm not making the quote-unquote mistake of our current quarry.
You just create more problems.
Washington.
I'll kind of put the phone back into his hands to where he's still looking at it.
Yeah.
And then leave him with that.
It'll be a few minutes before he realizes that he's not even walking back home still.
It's like one of those moments where you space the fuck out watching a video and you're like, oh shit.
Exactly this.
He's locked out.
I know he might think
locked
he's
out
just
so many
more
times.
tired than he thought he was, so he'll be okay. Washington. You see somebody walking alone. It is another man, although it is a dock worker. This is the first other person who would be like in that completely like alone state that you've seen. And it takes maybe about 5 more minutes after Alexander had finished his meal, and you're getting really hungry. You just saw him feed, and it's making you like scratch at yourself. You need to feed. So
he left that guy alive, so I'm thinking like, are you gonna eat that?
I'm crying.
But I guess I'll get my own meal.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to kill the people. That's bad.
Double dipping is bad manners.
But you do see
Get your own poacher.
a dock worker alone, if that fits your fancy.
Oh yeah, I have no preferences.
Yeah.
Fast food is food. So yeah, would I be able to freeze him with presence, and then just go up and bite him?
You can.
Is
awe
that
him,
how?
But awe is a little sketchy to put on, because if you don't get exactly 1 success, you can start hitting awe on a bunch of other people. It is a very like I am full social kind of a thing. And unless you're talking about what is it, Eye of the Serpent or something along those lines, in which case, if he meets your gaze, he would just be like, whatever you say.
Damn, I should have taken Serpentis, huh?
Whatever you say, you sexy twink.
You are thinking.
So can I just surprise attack him then? Jump out of obfuscate and bite him, and then take enough that he passes out, but not enough to kill him.
Oh, I am the one who's not read up what Awe does.
I saw it yesterday, that's why I know.
How silly of me.
But yeah,
I'm still thinking it's the V5 social buff.
Yeah, V5 is just like I put it on and everybody likes me now.
It's not even. It's a passive. You just have more
charisma
points.
Unspoken rids.
But
pretty much.
Yeah, you out of the shadows, you're able to grab him if you want, but you will have to roll for it for him to you can cover his mouth so he doesn't scream is the most important aspect of this.
Yes. What kind of roll would that be?
That is going to be a...
Stealth?
It would definitely be stealth, but I'm trying to think, are you using your strength or your dexterity to get through this stealth? Strength would be like, I'm just grabbing him and yanking him back to bite him, whereas dexterity would be like, I'm going to cover his mouth, bite, and then slowly move him back because he's placated.
I think dexterity then.
Okay. So yeah, dexterity stealth.
So I know I'm rolling d10s.
D10s, and
So
you
I have
six and
2
above.
in dexterity and 2 in stealth.
So that is going to be 4 d10s. Anything 6 and above is a success. 10s explode. 1s remove a success. And you
Okay.
count number
Every
of
pip is a die.
successes. Yep.
You can just remember that whenever they're asking you
And
to
they
roll something.
explode, correct?
Yes, 10s explode.
Okay. That's an 8 and a 6 and a 5 and a 10. So the 10 rolls again. That's another 10. Does that roll
Yeah,
again?
that rolls again. Keeps going forever.
No, that's ridiculous. That's 3 in a row on the same die.
Oh dear.
Whoa.
Well, you've already
fucking
massively
kill him.
succeeded. You don't need to keep
No,
rolling.
no, we gotta keep going. Let's see how far this goes.
Okay.
How,
So that's
guy
a
just
total
fucking
of
explodes.
6 successes on 4 dice.
Yeah, so
That's crazy.
you're all good. You quick cover his mouth, you just, and then you bite, and because the kiss, which is the bite, is pleasurable to mortals, very quickly he just goes, ugh, like just complete, like relaxed state. He's not asleep, but he's just completely relaxed. And
Okay.
because of that, you're able to like maneuver him back to the shadow so people don't see. And you're able to drain as much as you like. So I have to ask, how much are you draining? You can take 3 without them being injured at all. An additional what? I think 5 on top
7.
of that. 7. Okay.
Because every 1 past 3 deals lethal, and there's only 7 hit points. Unless the dude's like really big. Or really small.
Okay. So yeah, you can do a total of 10 blood points, but if you take any more than 3, they're gonna start taking actual damage. Like, they will be injured.
I'm gonna take 4.
Okay.
Because that'll get me up to 8, and 8 is the point where you're not like actively hungry.
Yeah.
Right.
So, could you roll me a self-control to find out if that's really what's gonna happen?
Okay.
'Cause you're
My
hungry.
self-control.
You're very hungry.
You're so hungry.
That's
Never
willpower,
seen
right? I have
Such a
4
hungry
pips.
guy.
No, self-control is
Oh, it's a separate thing. That's 3.
Hungry.
You only need 1
Um,
success, but you are very hungry.
I'm so hungry I could eat a. That is 1 success. Thank
Okay.
God.
Yeah.
Um,
So you start drinking the beast in your head. How does the beast manifest for you, actually? The beast can manifest itself in a lot of different ways, but usually it is some way to make sure that you are feeding and you are slipping to become a monster, is what the beast wants. And so it will find some way to tempt you. What is most tempting to you? What would the beast manifest itself as?
I think an old flame of mine that, it probably actually is a different person every time. Because back when I was a human, I had a lot of lovers. And I associate them with just temptation in general in the back of my head. So it probably sounds like just one of my old flames.
Yeah, just
every time.
A nebulous lover is what the beast would manifest itself as. Okay. So just in the back of your head, you hear, go on, keep drinking. That's it. Now drain him. It's really easy. All you gotta do is take just a little more and you won't have to hear me again. Not for a little while, at least.
Yeah, but I've been through this a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I've been dead for like 80 years at this point. So I would have to be very hungry, I feel like, to actually be tempted by these voices.
Yeah.
This is an old routine at this point.
And so as you restrain yourself, it does take a lot of effort. Like, it is not easy, but you do withdraw yourself from this person after taking just a little bit more. He's gonna feel like he's hungover, similar to how the other guy is, but the other guy is gonna be a little bit more like smashed. This guy's gonna feel like he got a bit of a hangover, and he needs to recover. But you don't kill him, and you're able to leave him in a position that won't be seen, to where he will eventually kind of come to his senses after a few minutes and get back up and realize he's a little woozy, but he'll make his way back home safely.
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, I just wipe my mouth and then go back into the crowd like it's the most natural thing in the world.
Yeah. And to you?
It's like going to grab McDonald's.
To you, this is normal. It's been a long time, Washington. Meanwhile, Rubia and Kyung, you two have been sitting on a bench, waiting for these two to finish eating. And as you do, as you were sitting here, is there anything you're talking about? Are you passing the time with one another? Or are you just kind of waiting?
Personally, I feel like, Rubia, since like they were kind of like split into two groups, basically during that mission, they haven't really like talked about what happened.
Mhm.
So since they're in the mission again, like she'd probably like discuss about, like what happened on your end, and like what's some more information that could help us, like that maybe we didn't tell each other by accident. This is fucking gone.
What?
Owl was just talking.
Locked out.
Oh.
Talking to no one.
Basically, while you were waiting, is there anything that you would have been talking to Rubia about? Rubia wants to talk about the last time that you were on a mission together.
Oh yeah.
But is there anything that you wanted to talk about during this time?
No, I think honestly Kyung would be very content with just listen to her yap about literally anything. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, he would be willing to, discuss on the down low their last like mission, how things went, the awkwardness of it. But this time, well, without saying it out loud, this time the mission really is to like essentially kind of kill someone, which is yippee.
Yeah, he's kind of an assassin, and so is she. So they're both like, "Yippee, we get to kill someone!"
I mean, it's less like yippee we get to kill someone, but it's more like, okay, it's something I can do, something that I'm actually good at.
Yeah.
Yahoo!
That's what I meant. I don't think like necessarily Rubia enjoys just killing people. She's just like, yeah, it's a job. I gotta do the job, and I finally get to do a job without a bunch of goof asses.
Yeah, without.
Well,
without
that remains to
people-
be seen.
Yeah, true.
Hopefully, the other two, I guess, actually talk to us before they, I don't know, do something a little reckless. That'd be nice.
Especially considering how, even though despite the fact we did technically complete the mission, it seems like things have only gone worse. And I wish I had more information before those two disappeared on us.
Well, I don't think there's anything we really could have done about that. What happened, I mean.
No, I know that. I'm not
I
blaming
do
you
feel
anyway.
a little guilty because I didn't really understand the warning that I got at I was going to say morning, but I guess it would be that night.
What warning?
Well, I guess someone had told me it was going to happen, but I didn't fully understand it. And it happened, and then that's when I was like, oh,
What happened?
well, you know, the um the death.
The prince dying?
I'm trying not to say that word out loud, owl.
No, I know you're trying. I'm just saying, like, I'm just trying to know if that's what, like, he means.
That is what he's talking about,
Okay.
yes.
Who told you this?
One of my friends.
And they are.
I don't really know who it was exactly. Sometimes they whisper stuff to me, and I guess I didn't really understand the implications at the time. Uh,
Whisper. I think you just lost me.
it's like, I'm trying to explain this. He's gonna sound so
I'm
fucking
not
schizo, but he's.
schizophrenic.
I'm not schizo. I'm not. Well, I don't
You
know.
totally
I guess.
are, though. Teehee.
I don't know. I guess it doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes I have friends who talk to me and they tell me stuff. It doesn't always make sense, but I hear like the voices and I feel their presence there, but well, I guess I was told it was going to happen, but I wasn't really sure what it meant until it happened.
So you're telling me some supernatural force told you in advance that they would die?
Uh-huh.
Rubia just looks at Kyung with like simultaneous that like with the type of person that she knows that he is. Like he wouldn't just be lying about this shit, but she's just like, I don't even know if I should believe you or not. Not because you're lying, but because I don't know if you're just insane or not.
I can't believe you would ever think he's insane. He's perfectly sane.
There.
He's such a sane guy.
So, Rubia, can you make an intelligence occult roll for me?
How do I do that again? Sorry.
Whatever your dots in intelligence and your dots in occult, you add them together, and then you roll d10s equal to that many dots. 6 and up is a success. 10s, you roll again. 1s, remove 1 success, and you count the number of successes that you got.
Okay, hold on. In what? Like what are my ticks I'm supposed to look at? Sorry.
Do you have your character sheet open?
Yeah, I have it.
So you see how many dots you have in intelligence? How many do you have
Yeah.
next to that?
It's 3 in total.
Okay. What about occult?
1.
Okay. So you add both of those together. So you're rolling 4 die, and those die are d10s. So you're rolling 4 d10s.
Okay.
Roll those. Anything from 6 and up counts as a success. 10s, you get to roll again. 1s, remove 1 success. And you count the number of successes that you get. So if you get a 3, a 2, a 6, and a 10, you get to re-roll that 10, and let's say it comes up as a 7. That means you have 3 things that are 6 or above, which means you have 3 successes.
Okay. So my first one was a 1.
Okay, so that removes a success.
So then there was a 6, and then I got a 10.
Okay, so re-roll the 10.
Would it be adding another dice?
It technically is adding another die, but
Okay, and then I have a 6.
Okay, so that is 3 successes. But you got a 1, so that removes a 1 success, so you have 2 successes. But that's still
Okay.
enough. As you think about your time as a kindred, you have heard of the Giovanni before. The Giovanni have control over spirits, over wraiths. And that control can kind of go from just asking simple questions to they are literally a slave to the Hecata. And it's entirely possible that a spirit of some kind is talking to Kyung. You don't know if Kyung is a member of this vampiric clan, but you don't technically have to be a member of that clan to have that power either, so long as you have somebody to teach you.
You could just ask him.
You could always just
She
ask.
was going to ask him. If I know that information, that I would like just straight up ask him, yo, are you from that? Are you from that clan?
That clan? Head tilt.
I mean,
Just
I forgot immediately the name, but you know,
Giovanni.
The Giovanni.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the way he answered that.
No,
You
it's just
fucking
because.
liar.
What the fuck? No, it was more like thinking. It was more like him thinking it for a microsecond. Like, am I allowed to say that? And he's like, yeah, I think I'm allowed to say that.
Fair enough. Because like the way that you said it was, maybe it's because I'm reading it through you, so I was like, that sounds like a fucking lie.
Yeah, I mean, if I was lying, that's how I would sound. Yeah, sure.
But yeah, okay. She'll just she'll like, she won't look at you weird, but she'll be like, oh God, you know, and
Is
just be
that
like, well,
is
as
that bad?
long it's not a bad thing. It's just a little complicated, you know? Then again, always with us. Our people, you know?
Okay.
As you talk and you discuss each other, eventually the other two make their way back. And as they do, the 4 of you spot a stevedore who is walking kind of like past you all. And a stevedore is basically somebody who unloads things from boats, or loads things onto, unloads things from.
Hell yeah. I knew that, and I fucking love that word. I was so happy to
I
hear it.
didn't. I thought it was
I
a
was
strange
about to
deer.
ask.
Strange deer.
Like, I knew it was like a normal word, but I feel like it would be natural to assume that that was some sort of VTM specific term.
It didn't sound supernatural to me.
My brain went to horse, honestly.
And so you see
Stevedore just sounds quadrupedal.
So you see the stevedore walking by, and as you do, all of you, but especially Washington, would recognize that face. And this is a face that you have seen recently in a picture. And this is one of your 3 people that you need to talk to.
It's the guy.
Oh shit.
Do we still have the file?
Yeah, you do.
Can I look
You have the
into
file, actually.
exactly who this man is?
Sure. Pulling up the file, you would see that this is a man called Robert Bentz. He has a criminal record, and you see that he works for like a dinner boat thing. So he unloads and loads on the food for the dinner boat. He is a part, or at least has been known to be a part of the Cut Horns biker gang. And you remember the the detective, Greg Trafalgar, he told you that Beatrix, Beatrix is he referred to Archer as her son because the word is child, but the person whom she embraced came from the Cuthorns gang, so that is where that kind of comes from. That is his connection to the Kindred underground, basically. But you see that in his record, he came from a broken home. He's been a very scrappy person, went to prison once, and he had been arrested. The most recent arrest that he had on his record was 2 years ago. He was arrested in the oh god, it's the Camden Stadium. He was arrested in the Camden Stadium for disorderly conduct. And the Camden Stadium is one of the locations where the body was found. So he both works on the waterfront and also was arrested inside of the stadium.
Well, yeah, but I feel like being arrested inside a baseball stadium is just like, how many people in Baltimore can say that that's true for them? That's not evidence of anything.
That's evidence of being from Baltimore.
That is true. But he wasn't arrested recently, was he?
It was 2 years ago.
Yeah, there.
He got his job.
So all that tells us
a year ago.
All that tells us is that he is a criminal element who has at some point been at the baseball stadium.
And affiliated with some of our dealings. In one way or
another. How do we start this conversation?
Do we want to start this conversation?
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting that unless we know more, perhaps it's better we don't disturb everybody.
I mean, what's the harm in poking around? We could pose as private investigators. We wouldn't have any badges to show them anyway. Say that we were hired to look into this serial killer business by one of the
a motley crew, but I suppose
families.
Private investigation doesn't have uniforms. Very well. In which case, we're back to the original question. How do we want to do this?
Well, he doesn't have a direct connection to it, does he?
It's less he doesn't have a direct connection, and more like the suspects don't have direct connections to each other. It's just that the police had already decided against investigating further with these people, the ones we're supposed to investigate.
Yeah, because they obviously don't know that he's tied in with the Kindred, because they don't know that the Kindred exists. So that's why we're looking into them. But I don't think we should. I don't think we should tip our hand.
Not tip our hand. So just ask questions then, because I can provide a little assistance in this interrogation.
Well,
what do you mean?
Maybe we should get him apart from anyone else. Like, is this a crowded area?
Not so much anymore. It's getting closer to about like 9-ish now after you've fed. So the people who are walking the waterfront mostly are kind of like either walking back home or walking to something specific, maybe a bar or something. But generally speaking, there's not as many people out just to be out anymore. Most people by now are back in for primetime TV.
Okay.
I feel like all four of us at once would scare him. Perhaps just the most approachable of our coterie, no?
Which is?
That is the question. I'll just kind of scan around. I don't assume myself to be very approachable to the common folk, but I will just scan around and just see who seems the less mortifying.
The person's least scary, I believe, would probably be Washington.
Yeah.
But he is also, like, a gang member. So, like, who knows if he's gonna really respect Washington, because Washington kind of looks like a
Yeah.
a
I look
goofball.
like a nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
Nerd TM.
I suppose.
I guess he was affiliated with that gang. He might not be anymore, you don't know.
I mean, Rubia looks rough. She looks tough.
She is a soldier.
Yeah.
I think she would get a better response than I would.
Also, Kyung's right out. Kyung looks like he should be shoved in a locker. There's no way.
Yeah,
He looks like a
unfortunately,
weeaboo.
Kyung is not. He's going to
Yeah,
get
it's
bullied.
unfortunate.
I might be a little too far on the extreme because it just may or may not eat babies phenotype.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
That's fair.
there's nothing explicitly evil, but definitely keeping up the vampire aesthetic.
Which, like, I feel like earns you a lot of eye rolls in the kindred community. It's like
I keep it yes and no. I keep it subtle. I keep it as not like, the very obvious cape and shit, but still probably not as respectable there.
Like, if the whole point is to not look like vampires, and then there's a guy walking around with a cape, you're like, fuck off, man. You're making this harder for the rest of us.
Yeah.
It's an overcoat, but yes.
There's a really funny flaw in the book, which is like, oh god,
Stereotype.
it's stereotype, where
You just act like a vampire.
you act like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
want to
feel
I want
compelled
to
to.
suck your
I
blood.
want to suck
No.
your blood.
I
What
wear
the fuck?
this, I put on sparkles. This is like
This is
He
fucked
is
up.
wearing
This Chung
this-
is not a weeaboo.
he is
He's just a
wearing
guy
this
from the
aesthetic
1950s.
because he likes it. Not because
imagine,
he feels
like,
I
there's
am
just-
a vampire, I need to.
also there's
There's a Vegas one shot where there's just a Dracula impersonator.
There's also another funny flaw called Victim of the Masquerade, where you are utterly convinced, no matter what, that vampires are not real.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Despite being a vampire.
Yeah.
Despite being
So
Oh,
it's
I'm doing that
diabolical.
next time. I'm so
like-
doing that next time.
Why do I fall asleep during when the sun comes up? I'm a narcoleptic. It's tough. Why is it that when I go and I reach out into sunlight, I get burned? I've got this weird condition. It kind of like sudden onset it's acute.
I've got like
no idea what
sun
happened.
allergy.
I
but
really
have
really need blood
sudden allergies.
transfusions.
I hunger for blood because there's this weird condition where like you actually require to ingest blood in order to like get some of the nutrients into
Hemoglobin.
your body. Yeah, you need hemoglobin and
so?
things like
I'm gonna
that. And so, clearly vampires aren't real, and I'm just like, I got really unlucky with my medical conditions recently.
Yeah, I just have like
Also-
every
I'm gonna do-
fucked up and
Also, I
evil
don't know
disease.
why I can't hear my heartbeat anymore. That's a little weird, but like, it's whatever.
I'm not seeing
I'm gonna
a
do
I
the
doctor.
probably
total
have like
normal-
really
Can't
low
afford
blood
that.
pressure or something. It's fine.
I'm gonna go with the totally normal guy build and do that flaw.
It's so
so
funny.
you just
It's so funny.
Regular ass guy is not as powerful in forms of being a regular ass guy in 20th, but you can still do it.
I love the idea of playing the vampire RPG and opting not to play a vampire in every way possible.
It's
Fuck
very
you, D
funny.
Vampires, your vampire RPG.
It's
Lamau.
very funny. There are also rules to play a ghoul if you just want to actually play a human. But
Yeah.
Mhm.
regardless,
Technically, the rules for making
I don't
a
even
ghoul,
think
but you
Kyung
can
knows what
play
the
that
word
character.
weeaboo means. He doesn't
Probably
fucking know what
not.
that is, man.
Anyway,
So Ruby, are you gonna be the one to approach him?
Yeah, like if that's the best option, then yeah, I will.
All right.
I think I'll act as backup in case we need
Gentle persuasion, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Don't make eye contact.
That's fair.
I mean, I could
Should
just
I-
hold a gun to his back if we're,
No,
if we're
no.
gonna threaten him.
That
It's not.
Right.
We're not
he didn't say
threatening.
threat.
it's
yeah.
much more effective than threatening.
He does have mind control powers.
He does.
Much more effective than threatening.
So yeah, Rubia, you catch up to him pretty quickly. How are you interacting with him? How do you get in his face?
I just want to clarify. Like, we are pretending to be like private investigators, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. Hey, got a minute? We got a couple questions for you.
You cops?
I
No,
will be in the back. Sorry, I will be in the background taking a drag off a cigarette to avoid just standing suspiciously.
Sure.
that's fair.
I'm just,
Also, Rubia, as you're closer, you see that he has tattoos that he has like tried to get rid of. You know, like the kind of removing tattoo thing that people do.
hmm
Where there was a maze that kind of ran up his face in the same way that that Archer has his tattoo. But he
Okay.
has clearly tried to get rid of it.
No, I'm not a cop. If that's what you're asking. Private investigator,
All right, so you're a cop without a badge.
I guess. I'm not here to arrest you. If that's your question. I just want answers. That's all.
All right, what's up? I realized I've probably been very quiet all session. So let
On stream?
me.
You're not quiet for me.
On,
Okay.
On stream, yeah. Yeah.
That's why I'm not quiet. Yeah, I have you at 200% volume.
Yeah, that's probably why. But I had
Nothing's quiet at 200%.
yeah.
I can hear your heartbeat.
So, what are your questions? And I probably don't. If this is about anybody from the Cuthorns, I haven't run with them for like 6 months.
No, it's not about them. I don't know if I should say. Like, if it's for the weird serial killings.
Probably not.
I mean,
Actually,
I think that's safe, right?
The body
Is it?
Mortals
on the park bench. Just start with that.
Body on the park bench. Okay, that's fair. It's about the body on the park bench. I just want to know if you saw anything, or if you got info, or if you know someone who's got info, stuff like that.
Nah, I didn't know the guy. Freaked me out when I saw it. I was walking back home after work, and I see this person. I thought they were high or something, naked in the middle of docks, basically. Called the cops after I got a little closer. I didn't see anybody
So-
come to and from.
So, were you the first person who discovered that body?
I was apparently the third.
Hmm.
They got 3 calls within, I think they said about 20 minutes. First 2 callers were freaked out. They ran away. Called afterwards. I'm the one who called on scene.
I see. Just as a general, what were you doing that day?
Well, that night I was at
Like-
work.
Okay.
As an aside, you do know that the bodies, the victims had to have been killed at least a day before they were displayed.
Okay.
Well, he would have access to coolers full of ice, and he works right around here.
Would like to, if I could, JT,
Mhm.
try and hear for his heartbeat. I know
Sure.
he has one.
Yeah.
I just want to hear if it changes
You
Okay.
on
Daredevil.
certain phrases.
Sure.
Well,
Whoa.
This will be. I'm not gonna like physically like move or anything. I'm just gonna perk my ears open.
Okay.
See if I can catch it. Anything you want me to roll for that, or just
Yeah, I'm gonna have you
activating
roll
heightened senses?
a perception empathy.
Perception, empathy. Oh fuck, I'm a sociopath. I don't have empathy.
Oopsies.
Whoops. Looks like we're rolling straight perception. With 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay. I will let you know
Yeah.
if there is anything that catches your attention.
Okay. I'm just hearing a steady heartbeat right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was apparently the third. I called on scene. They took my statement. I went back home. That was my day.
what about? Yeah, what were you gonna say?
We already know that he's the third person, right? The other 2 people have been thoroughly checked out by the police.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that
Just
we
double
know
checking.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, if we were private investigators, we would have access to police information.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. But what was I gonna say? Fuck. Right. But what about the day before? What were you up to?
I was at home.
All day?
Yeah.
Off work or something?
Yeah, I didn't have work that day. Why would I go in? Not like I needed to do
Oh.
any grocery shopping or anything.
Is he talking about the day he found the body or the day he was questioned by the police?
The day before, because that's when the victim would have actually been killed.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
He claims to not have been in the area. Turn.
Am I hearing anything?
Nope. Is there an issue with that?
There's no issue. I'm just asking questions.
Okay.
I'll give you something that'll make his heart beat.
Whoa.
Hey, yo.
Phrasing.
Hey,
Not what
what?
I meant, but I'll take it.
Hey, what?
What do you make of the 2 dots on his neck? That's what sticks out to me as odd.
Okay. At this, there is like a, there's a sudden like change in his rhythm.
I won't like jump at it, but I will go from being like aloofly watching my own cigarette smoke to kind of starting to pay attention to the conversation.
When I saw it the first time, I thought it was weird. I didn't get all that close to the body. I didn't want to be near all that. But I heard about it on the news later. Said some like, I don't know, fangs would have done that. I thought, kind of crazy. I mean, like, if anything, something like that would have had to have been, like, a snake, right? But, like,
Yeah.
there aren't really snakes.
That's what struck
in
me
this
as odd.
area.
If you were going to poison the victim, why cut him open like that?
No clue.
Hmm.
There wasn't any blood when I went over, so freaked me the hell out.
Question.
Yeah.
Out of character question.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Would the news report have specified fangs?
It would. That's why they're referring to this person as the Bat of Baltimore. The fangs.
Okay.
Are the thing that the media picked up on, because somebody in the PD ended up leaking that.
Yeah. Okay, I thought I caught him on that, but I do have a spike in talking about this. I'm just going to see if they press him on it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That was a natural way to bring it up, but it was so natural that I don't know how to push it now.
You know what? I think I will play my hand. I'll just take a few steps closer. What's got you so excited about the fangs?
Excited?
You jumped a little.
I'm freaked out, man. I don't like snakes. Heartbeat completely normal.
Oh my god.
Nah, bro.
He's not lying. He's terrified of snakes.
The snakes
no
freak
way.
him out, dude. He's got
Right.
a
Serpentis.
Well,
the fucking snake bit that guy, dude. He would rather the fucking bat of Baltimore bite him than a snake, dog.
Well, you should be able to rest easy. Killer goes by the Bat of Baltimore, not the Viper.
Yeah, I heard. Honestly, it makes me want to go back and see if I can find a... I don't think I should say that to law enforcement, actually. I think I'm going to hold my tongue.
Whoa, we're not cops. We're looking for the guy who did this.
Yeah, it's just private
We
investigator.
have no means of enforcing the law, and quite frankly, we're not interested in what you're up to.
Okay, well,
He's throwing.
there's a, I got a piece.
I don't know about that, buddy.
The One Piece.
A piece, huh?
I'm glad I have it. Self-protection.
Absolutely.
In this city at this time of night, you'd be stupid not to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I'm supposed to not really have it. I'm an ex-con. But...
Yeah. Well, like I
Glad
said,
you
we're
have
not
it now.
cops.
I'd watch out. From what I hear, local exotic pet store had a breakout.
Come on, man.
Stop fucking with the guy.
That's toxic.
I just want to hear if the heartbeat goes
Yeah.
up from that.
Yeah, a little bit, but it calms down very quickly. He's like, nah, you're fucking with me.
It's so fucked
Oh my
up.
God.
It's so evil.
I'm not all hiding that I'm fucking with him.
Like,
It's toxic. I will mention that like this whole time since Kyung I guess is bullyable, he probably is like hiding in a bush somewhere just watching the whole thing go down.
alright.
Fair. I almost want to like one more thing, but I don't have one more thing.
One more thing.
There's nothing one
You
more.
can hit someone who like we actually get dirt on.
Let me
with
get
one
out of
more
your
thing.
hair.
Yeah.
It's really funny. If I didn't know this guy, it was like semi-aware of the kindred, I would think he's just really fucking afraid of snakes.
I mean, he certainly is,
Uh.
but there might be something else.
But like the heartbeat doesn't help. us tell if he knows about vampires because he just hates snakes.
He hates
It's
snakes
not
so
the most
much.
reliable thing in the world.
It's like a polygraph.
Although I have something a little more direct. Question is,
But we can't just say like, "Have you heard of vampires?" Like, how do we bring this
Yeah,
up?
obviously not.
What is your thoughts on the Masquerade? It's like what?
Oh.
We immediately get obliterated for this.
We just explode instantly.
I'm thinking of the LA Noir game, the various different
You
press
touch little
subject where it's
boys.
like, yeah, that one.
You're a madman!
Oh my god.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Now how to press the issue. I feel like that's a wonderful little alibi. Problem is, he knows something.
Well, he-
Me
Or at
and
least
him
is
saying
suspected
he
of
was
knowing something.
home. I was home 24
Yeah.
hours
He-
before. Okay.
He does not
Skill
have an
issue.
alibi, very specifically.
Yeah.
So
No.
Yeah.
Like, I
you don't
wasn't
know about the
there.
other. You don't know about the other 2 homicides. He might have an alibi for one of them, but you have no idea.
Yeah, can we ask him about the other dates?
You can ask him, yeah.
What he was. Yeah, can
Right.
One more
Since we're
thing.
basically all here
his
on this
ass.
investigation.
I'm gonna ask him. What was the stadium? What was the day of that murder?
That would have been a week ago.
Okay, so 8 days ago. Because we think
Yes.
that the person was murdered a day before. Where were you on this date, my friend?
That's it. A week ago, I would have been. Oh, geez, sorry. I was hanging out by a bar. I was seeing some old friends. I can corroborate if you need that, but I don't know how reliable you think their testimony is. There's no cameras in the bar.
Can you tell me what the name of the bar was?
Yeah, sure.
We're trying to help you. I don't suspect you of anything. We're trying to help you avoid suspicion, if anything.
Help
Yeah,
you is
the,
a strong word, but at the end of the day, we're trying to find the truth. That's really the big goal here.
Bar is close to my place. It's called the Roadkill Armadillo.
Armadillo?
Very charming name.
Yeah, it's not
Is it
supposed
close
to
to
be.
the stadium?
No, I don't live anywhere near the stadium. That's too rich
Okay.
for my blood.
Out of character, is this the guy who got kicked out of the stadium?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is very clearly an Orioles fan. But he's not he doesn't live nearby.
Well, I don't know what else to ask him. Anybody got any ideas? What about the little nerd in the back there? You got any
And
ideas,
then,
Ness?
when was the third?
Oh.
Technically the first murder?
The first murder would happened 2 weeks ago. The second body was discovered a week ago, and then the third body was discovered 2 days ago. So the cooldown period is shortening for these kills.
Reese.
Oh, okay. They're getting hungrier.
Well,
Well,
Or we're getting more desperate. Either way.
I guess Rubio would also ask about where was Bro at 2 weeks ago.
You already asked that. I'll assume you meant the 2 days ago, though.
No, we already asked it 2 days ago.
You asked 2 weeks ago because that was the body he discovered.
Oh,
Wait.
Oh.
is that the case?
Yeah.
Right.
The first
And
body
then
was
the
found
third
by
one.
the waterfront. The third body was found in the stadium.
I'm gonna change that real quick.
So he was the third person to discover the first body, from his own
I
admission.
see.
Oops.
I guess the only question that I could think of, but that like I guess I don't know if it would be very relevant, is if he had ever seen like the person of the third body before, like if there was someone who frequented this area often, since he works here, maybe he would have seen them before, but like, you know.
Maybe once, but I didn't recognize him. Somebody you pass on the street, you don't exactly keep the face in your memory.
Okay.
Speak for
Thank you.
yourself. No, I'm joking. So then what? So then, like 2 days ago, we didn't ask him that.
No, you didn't ask him
What?
about 2 days ago. The
Okay,
one at
then
the
we will.
stadium.
I shall ask.
No, 2 days ago, or well, I guess you're asking about 3 days ago. 3 days ago, I wasn't working. I was at home for most of the day. I think I went out for coffee once in the middle of the day. I wasn't working because cut my hours back, but
Coffee place.
yeah, it's the Starbucks is like 2 minutes away from my place. I went, I don't know, between like 11 and 12. I should say 12 noon, but other than that, most of the day.
Wait, so when he got kicked out the stadium, it was like that was.
That was years
Yes.
ago. That was years ago.
Okay, that was years ago. Never mind.
Yeah.
He went to jail for that. He's out. Like that's
Okay, okay.
Right. What got you out of the cut horns? You don't seem too proud of that past. I kind of gesture at the attempts to remove tattoos.
I wanted work. Same thing as everybody else. I was getting tired of being discriminated against for my appearance. I like the art. They didn't. I'm not exactly proud of the ink, but I didn't hate it. It's just, if I was to get honest work, I had to get rid of it.
Well, what made you switch from dishonest work to honest work?
I got out of jail. I didn't want to go back.
Hmm.
I'm sure my
I'm
parole officer would be very happy, but
this whole time checking his heart rate to see if it's...
he's being honest. I don't mess
Sorry,
with
what?
that anymore.
What I miss?
So it was
Basically
just
him just
being in
getting
prison.
out of dirty work. He's trying to clean his act up.
Well,
You ever
I
heard of
suppose
3
it's that, honey.
strikes?
You're
I hear it
out.
a
Was
lot
it-
for a lot of things. I
Was
suppose it's admirable.
you was the turnaround in your character just because you got picked up, or was there an inciting incident beyond the arrest? Is there something that kind of scared you out of it?
The first time I got picked up, when I got out, one of my friends was gone. Said he was dead. Shot. So. Yeah, I wanted to leave the life because I don't want that.
You
to
said
happen to
first
me.
time,
Yeah,
so you got picked up again.
yeah.
We know he's got a record.
First time I got picked up was for pickpocket, petty crimes. And after that, I got picked up because disorderly conduct. I didn't know they could arrest for that, but they did.
You said that they said that he got shot. Do you not believe them?
Never saw the body. I wasn't at the funeral. Maybe. Could have just faked his death, ran away. Maybe you found a girl, I have no idea.
What's this friend's name, if you don't mind me asking?
Archer?
Oh.
Well, there's that mystery solved.
Yeah. And never mind. I was about to ask, and you haven't seen him since, but he died, so that is
The
schizo
Laval
question.
kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Toxic thing to ask, honestly.
I mean, occasionally I dream about him. Same thing you do with any people close to you when they pass. Well, this has been unhelpful. I feel like I should pop my tool bag out, but I don't know if it'd be worth the effort.
I can try something.
Sure, go for it, kid.
Try away.
I might have to go back to the bench though. I will. One moment. I guess
Okay.
at this
What?
point, Kyung is probably gonna see if he can talk to any ghosts near the bench. Got any, fucking spirity witnesses to the crimes?
Shit. How does your power work again?
Okay, so I have Spirit Mentor. Which,
That wouldn't
I
be
guess.
relevant.
Huh?
That wouldn't be relevant here.
I wouldn't be relevant here?
No,
Okay.
Because that's
Other
one
than that-
particular ghost.
Okay, I am also a medium.
I don't know what that specifies, though.
So, one moment.
You seem
Let
more
me
like a
just-
small to me.
Let me go.
Whoa.
What the?
Crazy. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can pull up the book as well.
I have the book right here.
So I can sense and hear spirits.
What about your disciplines? Do you have?
My disciplines. I have. Hold on. One moment.
So I know you've got
I have
necromancy.
4 in necromancy.
Okay. What
Medium.
path?
You possess.
My path.
See that you can speak since you're
I
pleading
think
with
it's
controlling draw
Vertius.
and
Okay.
call upon
Vitreous.
Vitreous. Okay. Let me go find that.
I have medium up. I can really
Okay.
quick check for
Dominate.
necromancy.
Here's necromancy. Okay.
Path of the Four Humors.
Xenopath.
Sips.
Corpse monster.
Vitreous Path, you said?
Yes.
Okay. And at 4, that seems to be just sort of doing evil energy stuff.
Evil energy
Not
stuff.
really.
I see.
Necromancer employing the eyes of the dead can see with the perceptions of the restless dead, called Death Sight, detective manipulator of ghostly energies. The auras of surrounding beings give off tell hints as to their health. So you can see how dead people are,
Mm-hmm.
like injury, disease, dying, dead,
Yeah.
or of decay. You can
A
make
lot of
things
this is
rot and
about
erode
like.
around you.
Okay, so the other one is Soul Feast, which you like gain things for you like gain power from eating ghosts, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one is drawing out entropic energy. Basically, like you exhale a fog, and that fog just starts hurting people.
Yeah.
It seems like
It's a-
rot maxing is Vitreous Path.
Yeah, it's a beacon for specters. They're drawn in. So I mean,
Yeah.
if you were to do Breath of Thanatos, you might attract ghosts that you could speak
But that
to.
could be anything.
Yeah, but those ghosts are just any ghosts in the area.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to go for it, you're going to need to
Yeah.
spend 1 blood point and roll willpower at difficulty 8.
Okay. This is gonna go so well.
Okay, it is invisible. I was about to say, I feel like creating a death cloud might do something.
No,
to
don't
Masquerade.
worry. They don't see it. It's okay.
They do not see it. Dark.
I have a single success.
Okay, well, that's all you needed to draw in spirits.
Yay!
What's up, demons? It's me.
Okay,
It's me, boy.
so you take a breath and you exhale. And in this exhalation, your eyes kind of attune to the like spirit smoke that you breathe out. And some spirits that are in the area, just kind of lingering memories, start to attach themselves and be drawn into the smoke. It covers a quarter of a mile, and it is centered around you. So specters within a quarter of a mile will be drawn in, but they will ignore you unless they are provoked. But they might go out of a way to wreak havoc on anybody else in the vicinity. So I gotta roll for that. So let's do just 3d10, because I'll say there are 3 ghosts. Okay, 2 of them are not going to be very kind.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Oh,
The
hey, thank you for
consequences of their
the...
actions.
I did not see... Oh my god. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi.
Oh my goodness.
I did
Hello.
not realize that I was getting
Hi.
raided, because I've been trying to work on getting this filled out. So sorry about that. Hi, thank you so much. I appreciate everybody coming in. I don't have alerts on because they would have gotten in the way, but I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, back to this. Back to reading.
Back to locking in.
Okay.
Back to eating people.
Okay, so with this, you would begin to hear voices kind of like surrounding you. Also, by the way, donate to charity. Hold on, let me do that.
Yeah, do it. Do
Yeah.
the thing.
We are this stream is done in part because we are doing a donathon thing for the St. Baldrick's Foundation. It is raising money to fight childhood cancer. Please donate. It would mean the world to me. I don't have alerts on, so I would not be able to see if you donate, but I ask very kindly that you do. This is something that we do every October. If you want to see streams literally every day up until the 31st of October, you can go over to the Quality Mistakes Discord channel, or not Discord, sorry, Quality Mistakes Twitch channel. I forgot that we don't have the charity channel as public. The Quality Mistakes Twitch channel, Carlos runs this every year until the 31st of October.
He drives himself insane.
He does do that.
It's crazy.
And it is something that means a whole lot to him, and we participate in this every year. It is something that means a lot to us, and so yeah, please donate. It would mean a lot. Thank you very much. I will actually get back to what we were doing. Thank you for listening to the spiel. And again, if you donate, just to throw something in chat. Just say like, hey, I did that, and I'll shout you out. But I don't have alerts on because I had to make an entire new source, new scene for this one shot today. So all of my alerts are off right now. Okay, lock in. So as you call forth the ghosts, they begin to surround you. There are not too many. Most of them are faint memories, things that are kind of floating in the ether. But as you call forth some, begin to hear a couple of voices that are restless. They speak of anger, things done wrong to them, fear, hate. There's a lot of anger. You know, they're not looking to see you right now. This is just surrounding you. But if you want to reach out, that is inviting potential vitriol.
Well, it's not something he's not used to. So, I think for the sake of investigating, he will in fact invite the ghosts to speak to him about their problems.
Okay. For sake of time, can you roll I'm going to say intelligence, empathy, to see if you can glean anything from them, because they are mostly just angry ghosts. They are angry spirits, and also it is nearly midnight, and I figured that this would take 3 hours, and now it's looking like it's going to take 4, maybe more.
Okay, wait,
Yeah, we're not done with the first witness.
Yeah.
We could do a part 2.
But I feel like we've gotten literally nothing from this guy, so
Yeah.
I don't want to just leave, because I don't imagine that that's what you wanted us to do.
Well,
but I don't know what question to ask to get something.
I got...
Not every witness is
Not
useful.
every witness is going to have everything. Like, you've got some things from him. You understand more about his plight. But, like, you need to think about, does he fit the kind of person that would do this kind of a crime?
Mm-hmm.
He seems average. He seems to have a very mundane explanation for everything. The only reason we're pursuing him is because there may or may not be an attachment to kindred society to him, and I think we figured that out.
Yeah, it was...
Yeah, I think his attachment is that he knew Archer when he was alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knew Archer in life. That's about the only thing we have. The fangs are because he's scared of snakes, and that seems to be holding true. I pressed him on it. There's nothing against that. He doesn't seem to be of much use. I feel like we can dismiss him and move on to the next thing. And the next thing is
that is
the ghosts.
That is why Kyung is trying to do like a more
Yeah.
direct investigation with the spirits that might have witnessed something or like seen something in the
Yeah.
vicinity, you know. But yeah, that was 4 successes.
Okay. With 4 successes, I would say you get a decent amount of information. For one, the ghosts refer to. You hear the ghosts, right? Just there's 3 of them. There are 3 that are
Yeah.
speaking to you. One of them refers to the one that killed them as being he. Not necessarily he as in like he's in this area, but like he did this to me. He should be punished. He needs to die. Things along those lines.
Who's he?
But they are very
His
angry
pronouns are
at this
he,
person.
not him, because he'll never be him.
He'll never be him. So for one, if that is the ghost of the person who died here, which you can't really tell, unfortunately, they're not really picky about where they are.
Yeah.
Because they were drawn in. If that is the case, then you would be able to immediately remove one of the people on your list as well. And
Okay.
narrow it down even further. Because one of the people on your list is a woman named Lucine.
Okay.
And Lucine, she works in the museum where the second body was found. She lives near here. You don't know what her tie is to potential kindred life, but at the very least, she's in the area. But if it is her who killed the person here, that wouldn't make sense.
Okay.
Unless this is an unrelated murder.
True.
What about ghost
It's not
number
like
2?
Baltimore is murder free.
Ghost number 2 died of natural causes.
He's just vibing.
And then ghost number 4 was just pissed. Just pissed. They don't want to talk to you. They're not giving you any information. They're not giving you anything good. They are just angry at the world, angry at you, angry at everybody around. So they're just like fucking cursing you out constantly. You're not getting anything good from them. Now they could have been the person who died here. You have no idea. Or they could have been, I don't know, somebody who is just vengeful in life, a curmudgeon, or anybody. You don't really have a way to discern that, unfortunately.
I guess from the auras that he could see, would he be able to like tell which, like how recently, like not necessarily how recently, but which oldest death there is? Like I'm not sure he could.
Well,
No, I think he.
Yeah, no,
Huh?
that's not really like a thing that you
Yeah.
have in your repertoire, from what I understand of your character.
Yeah, just
I would
double check.
unfortunately need to like read through literally every ability that you have, and I don't think we have time for that.
No, that's fine. Just double checking. Okay. So yeah, number 3 is just pissed off and hates me. It's okay. It's fine. He can take it. But hey, he got a little bit of useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Hopefully.
So,
I love when absolutely nothing is concrete.
teehee.
Okay, so let's go find the other man.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I think yeah, Kyung is gonna come back after a little while. Okay, I finished.
If you're looking for the other guy, you are looking for Sean Mills, and he lives near the museum, and he will probably be there tonight, in his apartment, which you have the number for in your set.
Our detective already said that these people don't have any connection to each other that he could tell.
The 3 people, no, they have no connection, and none of the people that you have been given have any connections to the victims either, which is strange.
Yeah. Just a goose chase. Whatever. Let's go to the other man. Since we think it's not the lady.
It might
If we
not
don't
be.
get if we don't know for sure who it is by the time we're talking to the guy, I still think we should give the woman a visit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so you make your way towards the museum. It is along your path that you would eventually find Sean. He is currently sitting outside, kind of nearby, just enjoying the night. Let me switch up the music for myself, because I feel like it. Okay. Yeah, Sean is sitting outside. He's kind of like nearish the museum, so he's kind of looking at something kind of overlooking the museum. He's at a place that has like umbrellas out and a patio type thing.
Who wants to take the lead on this one?
I'll let someone else take the lead.
Do we want subtle or direct?
By the way, this guy looks more homey, I guess. He's a bit more like your everyman. He's not like as rough as the previous guy was. He looks chill. He looks a little bookish as well.
Do we want some more direct answers from this one, or do we want to talk to him as a person?
I say we go your way.
Very well. So I assume he's in his apartment, yes?
No, he's outside. He's looking at the
He's outside?
museum at like a
On the balcony.
yeah.
Okay.
He's not on like his balcony. It's more of like a patio
Is
at a
so
restaurant.
he's a
type
worker
thing.
at the...
No.
He's a worker at the place? No?
He's
Oh, okay.
he
Alright.
lives nearby. But he's just at like a little restaurant with like an outdoor seating area.
Okay.
Should I go hide again, or can I?
I don't
But
think
you
it'll-
can talk to this guy.
Not terribly important.
Okay.
Mr. Smith, I believe?
No. Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Smith. Washington Smith.
Oh yeah, we got.
Kind of look
What's? I thought you were talking to the guy. What's up?
No, you hold the records, I believe. It
Yeah,
might be
here,
helpful
do you
just
want
to
the-
know what I'm doing. Yes.
Yeah,
I will
I'll
just
hand him the file.
thumb through them.
Yep. Sean
and just
Mills.
Make Sean Mills.
Yeah, Sean Mills.
Okay.
There's a couple of things in here. For one, he is a med student. He works at the stadium. He works at the Orioles station. Stadium, not station. And he is a student at Johns Hopkins. And that he lives in the area. The three things on him that they have in this file. It also does mention, similarly to Lucine, Sean had a death in the family, although his death in the family was like when he was way younger. His mom had been killed. Lucine's death in the family, her fiance was killed.
Oh dear. Well, I'm going to walk over to Mr. Mills.
Yeah, he's enjoying
And
his
I will
soda.
grab his I'll grab his attention. Mr. Mills, I presume?
Yeah, what is it?
And then, while maintaining eye contact, I will use Mesmerize, which... Does it cost anything? Player roles, manipulation, leadership... Da-da-da-da-da. It doesn't look like it costs anything. So I will just... walk over and use mesmerize to grab hold of his psyche and say, "You will answer all of my questions as truthfully and honestly as you physically can."
Okay.
You want me to roll for that, or
Do you have to?
manipulation leadership to see how well it takes hold?
Yeah.
Okay. Manipulation leadership. Wow, I did not put points into that.
Uh-oh.
Why didn't I put points into that?
And
Anyway,
this I think is another flaw of V20 is that you don't know what points you're supposed to put in until after you
That
look
is-
at the disciplines.
Yeah, that's true.
And disciplines
That is
come
true,
in a
unless
step
you're-
after. So like you have to know what
unless
you're
you're
looking
researching.
for. Yeah,
Yeah.
You have to know
2
that
successes,
ahead of
by the
time.
way.
2 successes. Okay.
Which means at 1 or 2 successes, the subject cannot be forced to do anything that seems strange to her. She might walk outside, but is unlikely to steal a car.
Okay.
How strange would answering questions be to a med student?
Not very.
Answering questions honestly. Alright.
Pretty damn
Well,
normal.
I'll bank on that. Okay. Let's see here. What do you know of the Baltimore Bat?
I know all about him.
Elaborate.
Heard about the Baltimore Bat on the news. He killed a bunch of people, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know the identity of the Baltimore Bat?
I gotta roll something.
Oh.
Turn off my music,
Whoa.
sorry. Yeah, but I don't think we should really be talking about this in public.
I will glance at him. He is shockingly lucid for someone under my grip. Very well. Where do you suggest we do talk about this?
Well, I want to know who you are first. Like, are you police?
I'm a private investigator. My interests are private and in no way concerned with the law.
Well, if you're looking,
Do not.
if you're looking into the Baltimore Bat, I don't think that's really gonna help you out any. Assuming you're looking for someone who's gone missing. I'm assuming that's what
I'm
you're
looking-
hired for, at least.
I'm looking for the bat.
Why would you be looking for the bat if you're a private investigator?
That's unimportant. Answer. And I will use command.
Answer what?
Hit that one.
You didn't ask.
Answer the
Like,
question.
Who
What
the bat is?
question?
Who is
Who's
the Baltimore
the bat?
Okay. I can't say.
Also, if I can offer up an explanation, the party who hired us is someone who believes that the police are not doing their best. They're not putting their best foot forward, so we're the other foot.
Right, yeah. Okay. Well, if you want to talk, we could talk inside. There's hardly anybody in there. We can get like a booth or something.
Lead the way.
And I'll turn around and we'll go inside.
Oh boy.
And
I will be keeping a very close eye on him.
And he'll lead you into the back. to a little one of those like round booths, like the full ones that go all
Right.
the way around.
Offer quite a bit of privacy.
Yeah. And I'll move in.
I'm like 70% sure this is our guy, and it's
Yeah.
rising by the second. Either this is our guy, or he knows who our guy is.
This is true.
Better lead than the last one.
You have dominate. It's pretty easy for you to get these answers. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. The fact that I did it
Yeah.
the last time is just kind of.
So yeah, he leads you back and he moves in. I assume you come in after. And...
Yeah, all
Right.
all the fellas are sitting.
Of course, I know who the Baltimore Bat is. Anybody with a brain can figure it out, as long as they had the right information.
Well, forgive us for not knowing the information. Either way, tell us the name.
His name is James Duran.
I
Does
will
that ring any
cross-reference that
bells?
with all of our suspects.
Nothing in the suspect list. Yeah,
Does that
he's-
ring any bells for me?
None.
Okay.
He,
Any for me?
Nope.
What is the, I guess, how did you come to this conclusion?
I see. He's in the same class as me. He has certain proclivities to. He's a goth, you know. He falls into those circles, the types that are interested in draining people for all of their blood. You know what I mean?
I have an idea.
Yeah. He works as a mortuary's assistant too, which explains the precision cuts and the tools used. It's a pretty simple conclusion once you have all the facts. I mean, somebody who wants to become a vampire. It's pretty self-explanatory, right? Otherwise, why would he go by the Bat of Baltimore?
I believe the news did that for him.
This is all very circumstantial. All you know is that he's a goth in your class who works at a mortuary.
He
There's
also
nothing
doesn't
solid
have an
here.
alibi for any of the murders. After all, it would have been 15 days ago, 8 days ago, and 3 days ago. We didn't have class on any of those days. It's
Do you know where we
perfect
can
timing.
find this friend of yours?
I
Or
wouldn't
classmate,
exactly
I suppose.
call us friends. Yeah, he lives on the sort of in the residential area, kind of outside the city. Commutes in.
Mhm.
Had a
Do
roll
we
something.
get? Yeah, like, is there a point on like inciting somebody who's charmed to tell the truth?
Yeah, I'm
Well,
not sure.
you don't know if he is charmed, to tell the truth. You just know that there is a charm that has been attempted to be put onto him.
Mhm.
He might be.
Oh, he could be faking. You're
He-
so right.
He could be a prepared immortal.
Hmm.
Can
And
I make some sort
also,
of check
I
to
can't do
see
anything unnatural to him.
if he is under the spell if
You
he's
can make a
being dominated?
I would say a wits empathy roll to see if he's putting on any kind of a front.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty good at that. I have 4 in wits and 1 in empathy. 5.
5's not a bad die pool,
Mhm.
especially starting out. You could always do worse. For instance, my strength athletics die pool.
So one robs you
singular
of,
die.
of a success. So
That's correct.
3. So that's 4 successes and a 1. So 3 success.
Okay. He is not dropped in the same way that you have seen Alexander when he preyed on that person before. That person's face went blank. This guy has a smirk. He is like engaged, but he's like
Yeah.
careful.
That's like proof, right? Because
Yeah.
not only is he fucking lying through his teeth, but he's lying about the bat. And he knows that he's being charmed and is prepared for it. That's all the proof I need.
Are you going to let me know? Because I'm...
The fucking notes update.
Yeah, how do I want to break this? Because this is a crowded area. I don't want him to get, like, super defensive.
Is it? No, it's not crowded.
It's not super crowded. There's not a whole lot of people in here.
But it's a
Technically
public
not.
space,
It is a
right? I
public
don't want to
space.
start a fight here.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know.
I don't
we
wanna
don't
make
know
him
if there's like a
jumpy.
reason why he brought us in here specifically. So
But you called
It
yourself.
was probably so we wouldn't just jump on him.
Yeah, it's
Jump him.
that, and also you called yourselves private investigators.
Well, thank you. I think that's all we need. We'll go talk to your classmate.
All right. Yeah.
Appreciate the time you've given us.
Sure.
I will, quote unquote, drop the trance. Or just
Drop the what?
kind of ignore him.
Yeah. He doesn't change. His demeanor does not change at all.
Right.
Which to you is uh-oh.
Yeah.
I feel like we're
Big
all just like
sus.
mogging him right now.
Yeah, we're like, we're like the fucking the picture,
The
like
criminal
the,
minds.
I'll
the,
turn my back to
Got
him.
the whole-
the group
got
that
the
has
whole
like
class
kind of-
laughing.
I will glance
Yeah.
over to my coterie mates to see if any of them are like in the know of what I'm suspecting.
Yeah, I think we're all side-eyeing this man.
yeah.
I specifically give you a look like he's bullshitting us.
So you're not exactly private investigators, right?
You're not exactly honest with us.
Well, you weren't honest with me either. If you'd have just told me who you are, I would have told you everything.
If you know what we are.
Well, clearly not, since you know
I know now.
and you didn't tell us.
You weren't trying anything on me before. I thought you actually may have been private investigators. How was I supposed to know that you were vampires?
Well,
I don't exactly.
fuck do we do
what I
now?
hide in.
I wanted to just
Simple.
put distance between us so we could tail him to his apartment, but we kind of blown that.
So. Definitely in.
Come on, you don't have to be. You don't have to be cagey with me. It's okay. You can just say it, you know. You can just tell me. I'm right?
One moment you're calling your classmate crazy for believing in vampires and wanting to be one. The next you're calling us vampires? Come on, kid. Get a grip.
Alright, fine. Touch my hand.
What do you mean?
I'm not going to do that.
What are you
but
getting
I
at?
am
Touch my hand.
I am going to perk my ears up.
His
Just to
heart's
see if-
his heart's racing.
What does that
I'm
mean to
starting.
me? Like I'm gonna, I guess I'll touch his hand. But do I know what this is? Can I make like some sort of check to see what he's trying to do?
He's probably trying to check your body temperature.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck that then. I'm wearing gloves anyway. But
His heart's racing.
listen, you're a little excited by all the TV reports about this bat. We get it. It's all very traumatizing. It can make you nervous, and being nervous can make you say and do strange things. I gotta say, this is probably the first time I've had a witness call me a vampire, but I've seen strange things on the job.
I've heard one of them call you a bastard.
Yeah, that happens.
Man, come
Lots
on.
of that. A few other names too, but I'd rather not repeat them.
Give me your hand, then. We can let this whole thing go right now if you just give me your hand.
Hold on. Is Blush of Life a merit point?
In this system,
Yes,
it
I
is.
don't
Sure it is.
have that.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah, it's not a rouse check here.
Fuck. That would have been a solution.
Yep.
I think we should just get up and leave. Like,
But
we
like,
already told him we were going to talk to his friend, and then we just see what he does and we tail him.
Thank you for your time. I will
Yeah,
get
this
up.
is getting a little weird for my tastes.
And
but,
I am
well,
not dropping my attention from him. My ears are perked. I am making sure that I can hear every breath he takes, every step he makes.
This isn't.
I'll be watching.
Come
you.
on, you guys are fucking with me. You don't just show up here, ask about the bat, and then walk away after all that, right? Like, sure.
I believe that's exactly what we're doing.
I mean, you gave us the bat, right? We know what kid to look into.
And yet
You
won't
gave
let
us
me
a
check
name,
your
everything.
pulse. Why are you
Why?
avoiding that?
Why answer the whims of someone who is obviously not stable right now?
I'm not drunk. I only had soda.
I didn't say
I know what I'm
drunk.
talking about.
Do you?
Yeah, okay.
I can see it on you. You're
What do you
clearly
mean by
not
that?
right. The guy in the dark suit over there, he's clearly not right. You see that too, don't you? There's something
That's
wrong
the
about
part
him.
where I start to get a little nervous, but I'm not going to let anybody see that.
Listen,
something wrong.
But a part of me wants to say, like, look, we can go talk about this some more in private, but I've imagined he's going to see that as a flag for exactly what it is, which is I
Yeah.
want to get you away from all these people.
so I think the play is that we simply pretend to leave. And
Yeah.
I think he'd probably be desperate enough.
I
To
feel
try
like
and
he's
He might
Going
follow
to
us,
try and tail
actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm
He's-
scared.
It's more likely that he does that.
Yeah.
I have a theory, but it's just a game theory. I can't prove anything without outing myself, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I
That's
think we just
okay.
lead him down an alley and then fucking get him. I think that's how we resolve this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, he's gonna have to die.
Possibly.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get up and leave. I think we've
Yeah.
heard enough
Absolutely.
here.
Thank you very much for your information. Is should we? I guess if you have anything, extra that you'd want to give us, like about the guy, it would be greatly appreciated. And like Kyung is gonna like try to be somewhat professional and give like a phone number, like for if you know.
I don't need that.
Oh,
Wasting my time
okay.
anyway. And he gets up and he just storms off. Literally just brushes past both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
checked
go
my
get him.
pockets. He didn't
We
he
get
didn't
that
nab
guy.
anything from me, did he?
No.
All right. Yeah. If he's not going to follow us, I think we should follow him. One of
Mhm.
those things needs to
Possibly.
happen.
I have the distinct impression that our Mr. Mills was projecting with Mr. Duran.
Mhm.
Question is, what has that led to?
I think he's the bat, right?
It's a possibility,
f-
or he's aware of us. I'm making
Well, he's
sure that he can't
definitely
hear
aware of
us.
us.
Is it a matter of if he's just aware of us or not? He's too unprofessional to be a hunter. At least not one with any experience worth mentioning.
Oh, he's not a hunter, and
It sounded
he's
like
aware. He's aware
wanted-
of
He's a
our
liability.
kind, but he's not. I don't think he's positive that we are.
He's a liability
Otherwise-
either way. Remember
Yeah.
what he said about me?
Mhm.
In my days at the Chantry, I remember that my sire had said something about me, something unusual about my curse. Something I have also forgotten because we have been in a building and I shouldn't be able to do that. Whoops.
Oops.
Well, he invited you in. He said,
Fine.
follow me.
Ah, never mind. Totally fine.
We're so bad.
Thank you for remembering
We're
that,
so
JT.
bad.
I absolutely forgot.
It's all good.
Also, like, this is a public space, right? We don't need to be invited into public
I
spaces.
do.
He does.
He does.
He has a
Okay.
curse on him.
There is a few things about me in particular. One of them, and a few reasons I tend not to go around churches, aside from just, and he kind of vaguely gestures to himself. There's something about me that one would describe as unholy. I make priests nervous, and crosses concern me a little. Can't look 'em straight. Have to avert my eyes.
Your aura's a little scary, yeah.
I can imagine. Alongside that, as a mostly unrelated reason, I can't enter buildings without being invited.
Oh. Does it work if
Fortunately, this individual invited us in, perhaps out of knowledge or some misnomer about what we are.
Yeah, he probably assumed we all needed it, to be honest.
Most likely. There's a lot
does
of
it
misinformation
work
going
if
on
like
about what we are.
if like one of us invites you in, or does it have to?
I believe so.
Okay.
If it's a public
It's-
space, sure. I'm sure if it's a private space, it needs to be the owner of the.
Curses aren't exactly
Apartment or house or
explanative
whatever.
of themselves.
I'm
sure he
assuming
didn't
we're
learn
talking
all
about
of
this
your-
whilst like tailing this guy.
Yeah.
We are
Yeah,
talking in a
that was my
way
assumption.
that doesn't draw attention to ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
because I am explicitly talking about the fact that I am a monster.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Can we be following him
Yeah.
while we talk about
Yeah.
this? Though.
He's angry. He's not even looking behind him. He's like head
Oh, he has
down.
he has
He's
no clue.
pissed. And so
Easy.
he's like just walking back to his apartment.
Oh,
His
excellent.
demeanor all but guarantees that he wanted to become one of us.
I don't think that would be possible anymore, though.
It would
No, that was never
But-
possible.
Yes and no. Yes, one of us could turn him. No. No. We're not doing that.
Not
I don't
once,
think I'm
yeah, not
allowed
once
to
he
do
was the
that.
bat.
The Camarilla wouldn't allow it in the first place. We'd have to vet him, and very obviously he would fail that vetting. We can't be honest with him, because he seems about as stable as nitroglycerin.
I could use another bite, to be totally honest.
I won't stop you. He probably wouldn't either. Matter of fact, I think I have an idea.
Could I be the one to talk to him?
I'd like to explain to you the idea, but yes, you can.
Mhm.
Well, you remember how you were embraced, right?
Mhm.
Drained of everything, given a drop to survive?
Mm.
Well, let's embrace him. But oh, we forgot one key crucial detail.
Oh, okay. It took him like a minute.
what I'm getting at.
You just want
He
to
was like,
drain him
"Wait."
dry, but I was thinking, so if he's dosing people with opioids, right, he's going to have them somewhere in his apartment. I'm thinking we drain him enough to knock him out and then just pump him full of opioids, make it look like he overdosed.
That might work, and my plan will still work too. We invite him over to be embraced into our kind, since he's so very clearly on to us. And then, well, he died of an overdose. How unfortunate. That is if he has opioids. Either way, this is a problem that needs to be solved whether or not he is the bat, though it seems almost certain he is.
All right, well,
Can-
let's wait for him to go into his apartment, and then
I can climb into one of his windows, maybe?
yeah.
Do we want to be approachable, though? After all, if we want him to be a part of the embrace, quote unquote,
Well, it might
wouldn't we
make
want to
him
invite
feel
him
a
into
little
it?
bit more at ease if there's only one of us first, and then
I'm not
maybe.
saying we all show up. I'm saying you knock on the door.
Okay. I can do that.
Yeah, I'm going to be with you, but I'm going to obfuscate.
Interesting.
All right. And so, you see him enter a building, close the door. Can you roll me a wits empathy roll?
Who?
Any of you, all of you.
Okay.
Okay.
I can roll you a wits
Okey-dokey.
roll and pretend there's empathy.
Yeah, I feel like if you're a
makes sense.
sociopath, you have to have an empathy of like 0.
This is difficulty
Fucking,
8,
oh.
by the way.
Wait, you said what in empathy?
Wits.
So does that mean you only pass if you get an 8 or above?
Yes.
Yeah, and I got 0 successes. I thought I got 1, but then you changed the difficulty.
I have
That's-
2.
That's also 2 successes for me, dog.
I have
Ow.
Oh my god.
4.
Blasted.
Did you turn your gain up?
No, I didn't.
That's weird. Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, with our 4 successes. On an 8 up, that's crazy. You
Good work.
Yeah, I don't know. I got lucky.
You see, I gotta turn you down actually, because if that's gonna.
Yeah, like holy shit, are you suddenly like blasting?
I have no idea. I didn't even do anything.
Did you change devices? What happened to you?
Nope, I did not.
Weird. All right. Anyway, With 4
So-
successes, you see the way he closes the door. He's not actually angry.
Oh shit, he's playing us. But that's
Oh, no.
fine. Like we're kind of counting on him trying to play us, right?
Yeah, we are. That way it makes it that much easier for him to just like.
Although, how much is he playing us?
Mm.
Is he playing us to get us to embrace him, or is he playing us because he is a hunter?
Well, either way, we
There's a
kill
lot
him,
of-
right?
There's a lot of unanswered questions. If we send Kyung out by himself, he might get killed.
That's why he's not by
Might have
himself. I'm gonna
friends.
obfuscate.
Right. There's just a lot of uncertainty. And a very good chance one of us dies if we're not the utmost cautious.
JT, about my spirit mentor, I think I can ask like one question, right?
Yeah.
So if I ask, will I be in danger if I enter this building?
Your spirit mentor would say
Duh.
there's a lot of danger in this world. There's a lot of danger in that room. I don't know how much danger you would be in. But if any human were to enter that door, they wouldn't walk back out.
Huh.
Herm. That's a curious answer.
Saying we're not human. I think
Yeah.
we're about to watch our prime suspect get stabbed.
Well, we gotta go in there. Let's go.
Okay.
If he's a hunter or if he's the bat, either way, we just get him.
Okie dokers. Knock
That
knock.
either or will help us answer how. Just be at the ready.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure everything's loaded. Make sure your safety is off. I have had that happen.
Oh, I don't have guns.
To those of us who do.
I do. Yeah.
Sure, yeah. I have gun safety, so it's fine.
So
Yeah,
how are
I
you?
guess-
How are you going to this guy?
I mean, Kyung was told to just knock at the door, so I guess.
Okay.
I will be entering but keeping my distance to make sure that I am not blowing Kyung's cover as alone.
Well, you can't.
Oh, I can't? Ah, well, never mind then.
Yeah, you don't have permission.
Yeah, no.
You need to be
Right,
in
I
the door.
can't. It's like, okay, I need to walk up to the door.
Huh.
Hmm.
So I
Have
think
fun.
the plan is, Kyun gets let in, gives some bullshit excuse of like, I think we need to talk a little bit more about the bat. I think you know more than you're letting on, or like maybe you want to hint that you have something that you want to tell him, but you can't do it in mixed company.
Mhm.
So that he's like, oh boy, I'm gonna become a vampire.
Oh boy.
And he lets us in, and I'm obfuscated next to you, and then you leave the door open a crack so that I can slip in after you walk in behind him.
Okay.
And then I can tell names.
Question: why don't you
I-
just
I
walk in
can-
at the same time that I do?
Because obfuscate is only active while I'm standing still. So if and then I can wait, and then Alexander will come up, and I'll be like, "You can come in."
You can come in, sweet boy.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, you knock.
I'm just
And-
sitting at the front. I imagine there's a welcome mat to add salt to the wound.
Goddamn.
Well, the mat says it's okay.
Mats aren't people.
That's fucked up to anybody named Matthew.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Whoa.
Why would you say that?
Whoa.
Why would you say that?
I said what I said.
Oh
Owl,
my
why would
god.
you make him say that?
Clip it. We got him.
Oh,
Oh my god. It was only a matter of time,
I
truly.
sort of fucking Christ,
It had to
dude.
happen.
Notorious shitposter Jaden has said, and I quote, Mats aren't people.
I can't
Influenced
believe
by
Owl
Owl.
hates Matthews. Holy shit.
What would Mr.
Holy moly.
McConaughey say?
This is not alright.
As
I
you
don't care what he'd say.
As you knock on the door opens just slightly. I figured you'd be coming back.
There's something I'd like to speak to you about,
Yeah?
if that's okay.
What is it?
Well, I can't really discuss it out here.
What do you have on you?
On me?
Yeah, on you. Let's be honest, we both know you came here packing heat. You have some kind of a weapon on you. You wouldn't just come back here if you didn't. 'Cause let's be honest, you and I both know what we are.
We?
We?
We? Speaking French?
Goog is gonna like consider it for a moment. And I think he will in fact take out one of his knives. I usually carry this around, I suppose, but yeah.
A gloved hand comes out of the door, like to place it in his hand.
Mhm. He gives it.
He'll take it. You hear it kind of clank against like a desk or something, and the door opens fully.
Thank you. Might I come in?
Yeah, you can.
Thank you.
Nobody else.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't need permission.
I am now not only not invited, I am uninvited. Nothing has changed for me.
Ain't no way. It's actually over for you.
You might be a little cooked.
Washington, are you revealing yourself to enter after Kyung?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Cause I told him to leave the door open a crack. I'm going to wait until they're out of sight of the door, and then yes.
Okay.
I would like to specify, it is a knife that Kyung gave him, not any of the others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured as much. So, in that case, Kyung never gets to the door handle. He's going to be shutting the door behind Kyung.
Okay.
I mean, guys, there are windows, surely.
Yeah. Are there any other ways into this apartment?
There's a window, yeah. But,
Yep.
yeah.
I'm gonna wait until they're out of sight of the window and then pry it open.
Okay. So yes, Kyung, he leads you inside. He takes the knife and he's going to like put it in a desk. Just like
That's okay.
You can take that when you leave.
Okay.
So, you have to know, right?
What you are?
Yeah.
What does he see?
Just a guy. It's
Just a normal guy, a normal, fully just
he's
alive dude.
a weird dude. Yeah,
Just
he's
a weird dude.
yeah.
So, he's just gonna go, yes?
Do you want to know how I did it?
Yes, please.
And he'll go and retrieve a small wooden board with 2 nails driven into it.
Oh.
I used this. All I have to do is put it against the flesh and just slam it down.
I see.
That's how I mimicked the bite.
Would you mind if I touched it?
Oh yeah. Here.
Take that.
It's pretty clever, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't
Yeah.
think I would have thought of something like this.
I saw it on a TV show. I thought it was smart. Although they
TV
were
show?
trying to replicate a snake bite, but I didn't want to do that.
Oh.